There we go. Not in a new tab. God damn you. Piece of shit.
Actually, it may start raining in the next hour.
Actually, let me grab that. There we go. Now the question is if the little, what I believe to be troll tries coming back in a little bit or not. We'll find out.
Bob Saget.
Yeah, sorry, Bob Saget is not invited to any fucking hangout ever. And we are live now, and he's just not funny, not interesting, and not really Bob Saget.
Just like the real Bob Saget. They're funny
Yeah.
and interesting.
Yep.
Just not that
totally
interesting.
agree.
There we go, let's grab my text
Whatever
box
happened
here.
to Uncle Joey? Like, I mean, why isn't he doing stuff? Why is Bob Saget famous?
He
Like, at least
probably
Uncle Joey has
disassociated.
something.
He probably disassociated himself with the show as much as possible. Unfortunately, he was associated with the show.
Welcome to America's Most Idiotic Videos, you know.
Oh. Yeah.
So here's a guy being punched in the nuts, and here's a guy being punched in the nuts by a squirrel, and here's a baby being punched in the nuts by a squirrel being punched in the nuts by a guy. What?
I'm sharing the stream as live with less Bob Saget.
Feel free to. Time to do the share link on the actual thing itself here, and we'll do it under the primary first. And then in theory I need to go do it under the secondary, so give me a moment here.
The last time that dude worked, he made an appearance on the new America's Funniest People in 1990. That's the last time Uncle Joey worked.
Uncle
After
Joey.
Full House.
Yeah, he sucked. It's as simple as that, but whatever. And we get our share going on this one.
Uncle Jesse is still touring with the Beach Boys, I think.
13 shadows just came
There
through.
we go. And regular share. There we go.
Attention, people of the internet. This is how you set up your call to get the most views. Just follow 13 Shadows.
Just whore as much as you can.
Oh,
If you have boobies, don't show them on camera, but show them in post.
Speaking of
shadow,
but we had to do the shuffle today because this is pretty much the last chance this month I'm going to have to be a whore.
yeah, it is the 29th.
Yeah.
Okay, hello, Key.
Hello, Sydney. Did you just realize I was here?
No, I was watching Rod.
Skeptic Squirrel taking the
Skeptic's
piss
video,
out of
yeah,
Rob
exactly.
Beasley.
Skeptic kicked his ass.
Why are people leaving early? Son of a bitch.
Leaving one early.
He's still
Did he
monitoring
work early?
work, I think.
No, but
Yeah.
somebody just left work early.
Oh, kick him out. Give me the shifts.
Okay.
Fire them and give me the shifts.
Apparently it's a thing.
I wish I could just be like, nah, you're fired. There's a bunch of people that I'd just be like, nah, you're fired. But that's neither here nor there.
There's not too many people left. What are you talking about?
Oh, man. And we're getting more stores here soon, eh?
More what?
It's lovely.
More what?
More stores.
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind being busy. I have no problem.
No, me either.
While I'm
No,
working. Thank you very
But
much.
you got a bunch of idiots sometimes running in the background trying to keep the stores going.
Yeah. That's what we're on the front line for.
Not
You
sure,
deal with shit like that.
not sure if I invited everyone or not. Let me double check. Let's get acquaintances in there. Let's get who else we have
I must
here.
thank Oki for giving me the best job I've ever had in my life.
No problem. No
Cult
problem.
Did he use
Night,
both hands or just one?
Christian.
Oh, that kind of.
Oh.
Hey, well,
Well, I just applied for another job.
What's wrong with the one you have?
She doesn't. Shut
I
up.
don't have one.
What
Working
happened to
on
the
that.
last one? What happened to the last one? Tell the truth.
Just got out of
I
She
school.
just got out of school, you tool.
gee, no job, fresh out of school. What's that about?
But,
I'm just trying to make you feel better, Jackie.
You're
I
made to
helped,
fail.
I can't think of his name, but I helped what's-his-face, whose name will come back to me later on when it doesn't matter. I helped him find a job working from home in the U.S.
Are you okay?
Hello?
Yeah, I am.
Here we
Say, single mothers, was it?
Wait, we got shit. We're half and half on Canadians and U.S.
Oh shit, no Canadian politics. Fuck off.
Kevin, can I hang out so that
No.
we have more Americans than Canadians?
I'll bring in
Yeah.
sock puppets, motherfucker. Hell, I'll bring in real puppets.
Bring in sock account. Bring in Bahika drop short.
This is Water Jug. He's also Canadian.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've got one of those.
Oh, I fucking
Okay,
love
nice.
this thing. Greatest thing that I've invested in for $3 at the secondhand store.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've got one out back in my bedroom because it's nicer. Just go if you forget to fill the vessel on the humidifier on the CPAP. Boom, water right there. It's great.
Yeah, I like it for working just because then I just grab it and fill my Batman mode. Except for when I don't unscrew the top and it doesn't flow.
Backtrack.
Fucking 214. Holy shit.
214 viewers? Wow.
No.
Hi, everybody. I'm Okie.
No, it's shuffle number 214, Okie. No, if I had
Need something to write on.
no.
Oh, there it is.
If I had 214 viewers, then it would mean that a soccer game just left out and some team named Shuffle was part of it or some shit.
Yeah, probably. I'll be right back.
Now we had that problem. After one of the 12 Tribe games, we did a post-game hangout, and it was fucking hilarious because apparently some soccer game had got on. We got like, what was it, 120 people coming in just to comment, going, Perot, we love Xavier, da 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 da, fucking weird ass shit.
And you're like, who?
No, Xavier, the bald head.
Hey, Bert.
Yay, now we have more Americans.
But yeah, I mean, it was fucking madness. At one point, it spiked. Wow. Were you there that day, Para? I don't think so. Actually, Kevin, were you
No.
there on Soccer Day?
No, that's 12th Tribe you were talking about, right?
Yeah, but Kevin, were you there
Yeah.
on Soccer Day?
Stalker Day?
Soccer.
The
Football
day,
soccer.
the day we had all the soccer fans coming in and trolling the crap out of us.
I don't exactly remember that.
Oh, we spiked to like I think the maximum it hit was like 500 frickin' viewers, and we had like I think I had 50,000 comments all spam within like the first couple seconds.
I don't know if I was around for that one.
Oh,
I
fucking
think I remember
hilarious.
you talking about it, though.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Stalker moms. Bert commented outside.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, my mom is a soccer
We just
mom.
figured you were going.
Oh, better Stalker Mom than Stalker Beasley. Creepy
He's
little
been a
weirdo.
bit stalky. Yeah.
He really kind of has, and it's funny because I actually have a clip of him claiming that I'm somehow obsessed or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
Bert.
goes in the hangouts, purposely to cause trouble.
Oh no, you actually, I've got a clip. I can't play it on the air. I'm not wired for it tonight, but I do actually have a clip of him literally going. Oh, incidentally, cameras can't be displayed on the mainstream. They just aren't. Any kind of
Oh,
screen
so
sharing
me
and this and
sitting
that
here
is a
naked
security
is
thing.
doing nothing for anything.
No, nothing
I
whatsoever.
see how it is.
Oh no, we can see it inside here, so it's definitely.
But
doing
it's
something
for
us.
everybody else that I'm worried about the nudity for.
No,
like
I'll-
the 250-some fans that he just mentioned and then said a bunch of other stuff about that everybody stopped listening to because they were too wild to listen to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but no one can
Wait,
see
don't make
that, so he won't get flagged.
But
And
yeah,
don't make Jackie laugh too hard.
But yeah, I actually have cams disabled internally inside here as a security thing.
Oh yeah, I understand it. You did have that douchebag that got your
Yeah.
fucking account.
Yeah, and it's not going to be till February that I get that shit back up. I was supposed to do
It's
a
not
great.
until February for Deadpool.
You know, I actually wasn't going to do a gray line today. I was thinking about it, but couldn't decide what to do, and then Skeptic Squirrel gave me my inspiration. So that's as close as I'm getting to a gray line today. Fuck it, I've got a video.
Yep.
Clips.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I do have a clip from an off-air hangout I was in earlier that Rob decided to come in, so I quickly loaded XSplit and got it up and running, and he literally went in there and just made some inane noises and left. I mean, he literally just went...
Right.
Yeah, he just went in there and was just making stupid fucking
Oh, you
noises.
mean actual noises? I thought you meant he just came in and started talking.
No, he literally was making just weird fucking noises for a few minutes to try and keep anyone from being able to talk, and then left.
It was
That's when you
adorable
just
one
keep
day.
him constant.
It was adorable the one day we're sitting here talking about Simpsons and fucking Flintstones and Futurama and all this shit, and Rob's sitting there going, "Oh, I know what you guys are trying to do. I know what you guys are trying to do. I know what you guys are trying to do." Thinking we were talking about him. How the hell did Cortana think that? What?
Paranoid.
What?
Paranoid,
Beasley
not
is-
paranor, paranoid this time.
Beasley's like the mangy little dog that you just kick into a corner when it bites your leg. He's
A chihuahua.
You see, paranoid is kind of like a paranoid, but with hemorrhoids.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Hemorrhoids.
Yeah, that boy is one of the... Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. He's a pimple on the ass of life.
I mean, the kicker is, and I think Christina put it best when she's like, okay, so he said that he beat you in a debate you haven't had yet? The fuck?
Yeah.
I defeated him in a debate that we're going to have in the future. What? I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm going to. That's right. I'm going to beat him.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing though, is I'd had 2 discussions with him. He made an idiot out of himself in both, and he was trying to, oh yeah, and I whooped his ass. He said, well, talking to Sokka at one point, and Sokka's like, yeah, check this shit out. I'm like, really, come on, man, because it was just sad. It's it's simple logic. Well, I don't like logic. It's okay, you don't like logic, fine, fuck you.
and he has no ego, right?
Yeah, everybody else
Ego.
has ego.
Ego. Whoa.
Yeah.
No ego here, mate.
Let me
So-
add
so-
some more
so
of
he
the
doesn't-
bar.
Honesty.
So he doesn't care that he sounds like an incoherent schizophrenic.
You need to stop sitting on the fence there, Drag.
That's not drag.
Oh,
That's wolf.
my bad.
He has no
Racial
self-awareness.
things, not
He
at
doesn't-
all.
Doesn't have an ego.
Yeah, all black people do not sound the same.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
a terrible
racist.
Canadian, sir.
No, some of them speak with a southern accent.
I have yet to hear drag in his typical Creole influence accent. I want him to.
I just
I
heard
know.
the dark, earthy tones and assumed. My bad.
Actually, that reminds me of the last argument I had with stupid Dougie.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It goes back to that whole thing with the whole axe bit, and it just sounds stupid, and it's not a black thing. It's, frankly, it's kind of a inner city thing. And it's crap English, and if you want to get a good fucking job, you learn to not use that. You learn to not say axe. It's as
Let
fucking
me
simple as
ask
that.
you a question.
Did you just say ass?
No, I was saying axe in that case.
I thought you said ass.
No. We're talking about an ass. If you heard the word G-man, then you did hear ass. Actually, now that I think of it.
Oh, you mean Gary Moore? Okay.
Yes.
Gary Moore.
Not to be mistaken for the guitarist. This
Yeah,
one has no talent.
Hey, any of you guys seen that Ultra Owl video that retarded
Buddy.
TST satire? Like,
Yes.
that guy is so butthurt and weird. Like, I mean, it's like, I feel like he got drunk and decided that this was a good idea, but he just sounded retarded. Oh, we talked some shit. We talked some shit, you know, out to out, stupid because
He is retarded.
You know what was funny? It was that video that Skylar just released about what was it called? I can prove your blue balls all day.
Oh, Skylar Fiction?
That was genius. Between J.D. Kane and Rose Patton or whatever, yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, yeah, NASA lies because they've got Nazi scientists, and Nazis are liars. So you
Fuck's
can't
sake.
trust NASA because they're lying to us.
She
That
is
sounds
such.
about right.
She
Prove me
is.
wrong. Prove me wrong. Name one scientist that can prove me wrong.
What an
All of them.
uneducated cunt. I'm not playing. Like I cringed when she said she got out of college learning this stuff. It's like, what did your school have a short bus?
Well, what I got a
What the
kick out of was Michael Ann the other day was lurking the one day that Dipstick managed to actually get comments going, and he's sitting there defending quote unquote Michelle Ann the entire time. And what I actually quipped in at one point with, "Aren't you the one that keeps promoting vitamin C as a cure for cancer?" And idiot boy thought I was claiming that he had said that, and I'm like, oh
I'm
my
gonna say
gosh,
that,
you
mate.
idiot.
What are you talking about? I didn't say that.
Yeah, and somebody was right, and we had somebody in there. Okay, Para.
Yeah, we can hear you. We do.
Para,
We
stop
do.
We don't need to hear that shit.
that is disturbing.
Yeah, but yeah, wow, now I'm off track.
Nobody wants to hear that nightmare.
So they were arguing in the chat, regular side chat like we have here, and arguing with Michael Ann, and the comment was made to them that they're a fucking conspiracy theorists, nutbag. And all of a sudden, Dipstick, Rob Beasley's like, well, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't promote conspiracies. And we're like, you idiot. Do you think that every comment made in the sidebar is to you? What the fuck?
Yep. He thought us talking about The Simpsons was talking about him.
Rob Beasley is a conspiracy theorist.
In his own weird way,
Well,
he just invented his own.
Sometimes the conspiracy goes so far that I wonder if some of these people have paranoid schizophrenia.
I don't know.
Which would, like, be a concern to me, right?
Well, it's
More deluded than
conspiratorial ideology. That's not quite actually. It's fuck it. I can't think of the term off the top of my head, but
Well, I mean,
it's its own separate diagnosis, honestly.
Right, but I'm talking
it's
more
cognitive
the
dissonance.
The conspiracy theorists or sound like what Rob Beasley was doing, where he thought that everyone was talking about him.
Yeah,
And everything about him.
No, he's just a narcissist.
Well, hang on though. A lot of it's just flat out stupidity, quite frankly. But in terms of things like paranoid schizophrenia or something like this, that requires the hearing of the voices, and I don't think that's going on there. So you just have somebody that's simply paranoid.
Alright.
And paranoia can be a subset of all kinds of different problems, including general dementia.
because it pretty well notice that he has to define everything. He's doing it for himself, right? He's building the delusions and building the straw men, the puppets of what everything and everyone is.
And actually, I'm going to cut in for a moment because Strawman's not quite on the page yet, so I'm going to catch him up here. Yeah, Rose is the bad Rose is apparently kind of a flat earther in that she's quote skeptical about the shape of the Earth. She thinks the Earth is probably flat, but she's not convinced. Yeah, and she's also, the young Earth creationist, doesn't believe in evolution, yada yada yada. I'd call her a conspiracy theorist personally. But, in the conversation I had with her, none of that stuff was brought up. The only really batshit crazy thing she did was claim that the peace symbol is satanic. And the silence falls for a moment. Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know any better, this peace symbol, the modern iteration thereof, was that actually came up as part of a protest of nuclear disarmament. It's actually the symbols for the semaphore letter N and D transposed on each other. Not from Levan Satanism.
Oh, come on. It's completely Satanism.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no, the people that are trying to promote peace, they're clearly evil. Fuck off. Hey,
I mean,
Mohika.
which sounds less crazy? The completely batshit crazy insane theory, or, the sensible, makes sense theory?
Oh my gosh, the whole Beasley thing with him sitting there insisting, oh yeah, science, and oh, that's great. Yeah, I hope neuroscience someday proves my theory. I'm like, actually, it disproves your theory. Oh, no, it doesn't. Well, yeah, and I can tell you how. Well, no, you can't, because I'm going to mute the fuck out of you and try and unbroadcast you, and you try to explain this shit. Until a 14-year-old says, actually, I want to hear the answer because he's talking about science and I'm interested. And I honestly think that's why he let me talk for so fucking long, and then after explaining it, he later declared victory and said that I hadn't offered any proof that he's wrong.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, he ended up doing a hangout in which he was trying, because I let him know, because he keeps going, oh, shadow hiding in the dark, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, actually, it's a reference to the shadow self from Jungian psychology. So the idiot brings the page up wanting to ridicule me based on it, and ends up doing it in a separate hangout, which is just him trying to go through it. And he's reading the words on the wiki page, because all you can do is find it on fucking Wikipedia, apparently. You can't really look at a decent site. And he's not comprehending the words on the page. Reading it, but not understanding it. And I'm like, okay, he really is stupid then. It's not just that he's ignorant, he's actually dumb.
Well, the thing is, he could be dumb by delusion, right? He could actually be seeing, or everything just gets muddled on its way to whatever.
Yeah.
That's a possibility, kind of like dyslexia.
Well, the thing is, on the page, it's because we're talking about the shadow here. We're talking about something that is the negative aspects of the self that have been relegated to, typically, not always, but typically, to the subconscious mind, because the person doesn't want to accept this part of who they are. Now, in the wiki, it states, it may or may not reside within the subconscious. And he's like, well, here, mine's absolute. This isn't. They still haven't figured it out. They obviously don't know which one it is. I'm like, no, you idiot. It's saying that the person may or may not be aware of it, you retard. But nope, we can't understand words. Words are hard.
And Rick just said it's still, a quote, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, when you start defining all your own words and expect them to be understood, there's a problem.
My mind just flashed back to the old shuffle of that idiot trying to go with Neffy. Well, define that.
Oh my god, that Rick guy. Oh, he drove me fucking insane. Honestly, I would rather be in a room full of Beasleys than deal with that fucktard again. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Beasley's going to actually make coherent arguments instead of just demanding that everyone define every fucking word. Define the word they. What? Define. Yeah, fuck off. We cannot go forward with the conversation if you want somebody to define every word that they... Okay, the word means... Oh, fuck you. What do you mean I can't use word to define word? Anyway.
Yeah. So, just for everybody out there, not all atheists are smart. It doesn't make you intelligent just to be an atheist.
Contrary to what forbidden fruit fucktard dipshits.
Rotten fruit.
I just had a flashback to that asshat.
All these flashbacks, guys.
Yeah, man.
Get them checked.
Ooh, I agree with you. We're just a room full of Beasleys. Great band name.
Wow.
Punk band.
But all they do is argue over who's the lead singer.
Yeah. Definite punk band.
Well, no, not necessarily. Can't you picture it? I got no ego. That's why my book's the best in the world.
Those reviews.
Yeah.
Rated on WikiLeaks.
That's why it's $90 on Amazon. So no, I don't freaking read it ever.
Oh, every village has its idiot, and we certainly have ours.
We have a village full of idiots.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Our village is rather large here on the internet, so therefore we must have several idiots to be able to
But
come.
why do they all come here?
Because they love you, Shadow.
Because
I-
4chan wouldn't have.
Too dumb for 4chan, yeah. Oh, man.
There you go, Shadow.
Of course, at least the dumb atheists don't tend to be evangelists.
And there is AIU. But
Oh, well, there's some that take a little bit of that edge, but every time you hear, well, just look at a tree, it's like, oh, really? The power of prayer, yeah, the prayer is proof of God. I mean, some of these things are so stupid. It's like, are you fucking shitting me?
Jesus died for your sins. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You're a sinner. Spoiler alert.
There's one thing that I miss about, like the 80s and what have you when computers were first starting. You used to have to learn how to use them. Now any fucking idiot can just sit down in front of a computer and with it a little bit get the general idea of how to run the goddamn thing. You used to have an actual IQ in, at least double digits to use them back in the day.
I am with you 100% on that.
For the days of YouTube and How Do I?
No, before the days of another online lamer.
Yeah. AOL for anyone that didn't catch that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was like, this is some type of Minecraft code, I assume?
Oh, yes, it's cheat code. Just like in that stupid fucking movie Pixels when they had somebody cheat in real life by using a cheat code that they wrote on their fucking glasses while driving a car. Fuck you. Stupid
It can't be
movie.
as bad as that movie Clock Stoppers, where whatever they touch doesn't freeze time, but yet they're always standing on the ground.
I've not seen that one.
Yeah, don't bother.
There's this one, and I can't think what the fuck it's called, but it actually plays with... Honestly, it's kind of an interesting notion. There are basically two worlds, one up above, one below, and each one, the people from that world are attracted toward that, or all the things from that world are rather attracted to it via gravity, because each one has its own separate gravity. So if you go to the other planet, you'll be drawn towards the one up above or what have you. It's an interesting concept, but the physics is so fucked up. It's like, okay, I'm going to turn off my brain, I'm going to enjoy the movie, and then afterwards I'm going to rant about how shit their physics was.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the hell the name of it was. It was actually kind of cute as a crappy little love story, but yeah, it was kind of shit. There were so many fucking logic holes in that.
Anybody go see The Martian yet?
I've
The
seen
Martian, yeah, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I'm rereading the book yet.
From what I've been told, the guy started off by basically just doing this online writer's
Oh, Andy
blog.
Weir? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
And NASA, and one of the guys at NASA was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. You should read it." And then they're like, "Oh, you keep fucking up the science," and it actually helped them fix it all. Pretty fucking
Yeah,
cool.
if you watch Tested at all on YouTube, Adam Savage has him on for an interview, and then on his Comic-Con panel, he brings out Andy Weir and Chris Hadfield.
Yeah, cool. Very cool.
Quite interesting.
But I mean, there were certain parts of it that I'm sitting there going, I don't know. But at the same point, you have an astronaut left behind on a mission, and sitting there and mounting some weird ass fucking rescue effort could actually get more people interested in the concept of a space program. So maybe there'd be a reason why the government would bother. But
Man, look at how your country reacted over which color is the dress.
yeah, that's
Put
true.
a fucking American up on Mars and be like, oh, we need to get him home, and oh my god, the patriotism.
Probably, yeah.
Take our fucking money.
They did, considering what it was, I think they paced it fairly well. I mean,
Oh,
it would have been so fucking hard to not have some points that are kind of dull in it, though.
I listened to the audiobook first, and I've read the book 3 times now, and I'm on my 4th read through.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, it's really good. The audiobook's on YouTube because it was YouTube cheap to go pay for it.
Cheap motherfuckers. Cheap motherfucker. Oh, wait, I'm one of them.
Poor motherfuckers. Poor
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
actually, that's more accurate.
William
Oh,
Shatner
I'm sorry, I
is-
forgot NASA is a bunch of evil Nazis. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, naturally, just like William Shatner, who's just making a new line of comic books / animated video things.
Oh boy, if it
I've
wasn't for
seen a
his name.
preview of them; they look fucking awesome. Because it's not like it's him doing it; he's just helping produce them, like cash-wise.
Oh, okay, so he's just attaching his name to it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if it was going to be another thing like Tech Wars with, and his laser gun went buzz whip, I'd have a pretty sure.
Well, his gun went ka-chow. No, it didn't.
It didn't go buzz whip either. Yeah.
You say how, Father.
Incidentally, I should probably do my thing here. Hello, viewers. Welcome to the Insomnia Shuffle. We are. Yeah. The link for those of you that are on the regular shufflers list, etc., can be found on either the Shadow Heathen channel or on this one, depending on where you're which lists you actually are on. So feel free to join us if you'd like. Once again, these are 15 people maximum corporate hangouts. And when you try to join, a little thing will pop up and I will have to accept your request to join. After which, you're welcome to come in the room. All cameras are off on the actual stream for the sake of security because douchebags are a thing. And that's good enough for now.
And he will always love you.
Dank rare hangouts.
Dank rare hangouts, man. Dank rare hangouts.
Yeah, no Prudy tonight, and there's no headless chicken to give him shit.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been said once, not 3 times.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
And now I'm gonna have to log in a sock account named Beetlejuice. God damn it.
Hey, these are my rules. Come think of it, I don't have any rules.
Unless we can find a beetle worth squashing, then we have Beetlejuice. Or maybe, or maybe we can find a band from Israel that are Beatles impersonators. Oh, that's Beetlejuice. Never mind.
Ooh.
Let's not do the Beasley laugh, please.
I said I wasn't touching it again.
Now, the punch...
Hey, I'm gonna leave because I want to relax before bed. I have a job interview tomorrow morning.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Knock them dead tomorrow morning, damn it.
Go ahead, Jackie. Have yourself a good night, and I hope you feel better tomorrow, and good luck on the interview.
Thanks. Good night.
Have a good night. Good luck.
That reminds me, I should...
You don't need it because you're awesome. You'll just get the job, Jackie. Positive reinforcement, people.
Well, no, we don't go good luck. We go good skill. Good skills way to go. There we go.
May the forks be with you. In case they fuck around, you need to stab them.
Works for me. And let's see, let me check what's going on out here right quick in Contact World. And Brian Allen is up, but I'm not bothering with him because he's a pain in the ass sometimes. Funny or not. Oh, Fizzy's out there.
Femicide?
No, Fizzbane.
Oh. Too many
Give
fizzies over there.
him a little knock. Jackie's called it a night. Jello is being jiggly. Jigglypuff doesn't get invited because she's too fucking young. Kate Farr doesn't get invited because she's a fucking dumbass bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoever
no.
it is.
The last, there was one point that she's like, oh, well, people are only inviting me because they're trying to leech popularity off me. I'm like, bitch, we've already established my top video has more hits than yours, so fuck off.
My penis is much bigger than yours.
Well, that was the thing, is she went into this one hangout and she's like, and we're just doing our thing. She's like, well, my top video has 30,000 hits. How many does yours have? And they're going through the line, and most of them like, I don't fucking make videos. And she gets to me, and it's like, I don't know. I actually changed it and kind of tried to stop getting hits on it when I hit 1 million. And she's like, no! I'm like, sorry, my Schwartz is bigger. But that's because it was the right video at the right time. It has nothing to do with the fucking content, which is what she needs to figure the fuck out. Yeah, people
Oh my
want to
God,
leech
and-
popularity off me. Meh. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. It's like, no, we thought you might want to enter a conversation we were having about LBGT issues, you bitch. And honestly, actually, that wasn't even it. Now that I think of it, on this particular occasion, now there's a user on here that goes by Griffin, who's actually in my circles here, but she's not on. But Griffin's pretty cool, and she initially became an atheist in part after listening to Bionic Dance videos, which kind of shows you, anyone can speak to anyone, and every once in a while it makes a difference. I don't know, even the least of us. But we were doing a hangout on the topic of hell, and this was the big thing that had tormented Griffin and why she'd been holding on to Christianity so long is the fear of hell. And Bionic Dance apparently helped her get through that. So we wanted to get Bionic Dance in the room because this is the person that helped her segue. And she basically accused me of trying to leech off her popularity when I'm like, no, I want you in here to be supportive of a friend, you cunt. One of your friends at that, you bitch. So,
I'm
yeah.
so popular that just me hanging out with you is gonna make you popular. So,
Pretty much.
yeah,
it's a G-Man defense. I swear. It's like, oh, well, all your views are from me, and it's like, well, you do generate some because you're a lulz cow, but yeah, I don't necessarily want those people.
Yeah, no shit. It's like if Beasley starts assuming that people are just coming to hangouts for him, kind of similar thing.
He seemed to have that conclusion earlier with the "give me mods or I'm leaving." It's like, leave. Fuck you.
Benny.
You fucking mods, you narcissistic little fucktard. And incidentally, I will remind people that, when I was putting out the links for this, one of the Google Plus discussions that I linked it to was one that he is in, and I'm quite sure he won't come because no one gets mod in shuffles, not even me. I have kick power, that's it. Now, there's no mod, there's no cameraman, none of this shit. I can kick people, that's it.
Yep. Or we can play mute tag. Yeah.
Yeah, but that only lasts so long before I pick somebody to kick, and we know who it would be. Because I relish it. I feel like I should send Kitty another invite. I know I saw her earlier.
Oh.
Man. Oh, there we go. We got Boom coming in.
Oh.
Send one to Muskie for the hell of it.
Boom.
Seeing as Muskie is a member of my weird little cult.
The Cult of Shadow.
Well, okay, it's kind of a gag.
Yeah.
When I switched from 13 Heathens to Shadow Heathen, I initially had changed my name on Skype, and I've since changed it back, but I initially changed it on there, and at that point, there were like 3 or 4 people in our little Kagito Skype group that changed their name to Shadow this, Shadow that, Shadow the other. There were like 5 Shadow and followed by whatever their initial names were. So I have to
Shadow J 1962, Fizbon Shadowwood.
Yep. And we had Shadow Exiled for a while, yeah. And we still have Shadow Muskie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there might have been 1 or 2 others, but there were enough of them that I'm like, okay, this is funny. I have like the Cult of Shadows now. There really will be 13 Shadows by the time we're done. Of course, that was the thing under 13 Heathens. People were like, what? Who are the other 12 Heathens? I'm like, you fucking idiots. They're reference to the Last Supper. Nobody got that for some reason. I don't understand why.
Where'd Boom go?
He clicked on the thing and didn't come in, which says to me most likely he clicked on it and it did that like you're not quite letting you in shit that it does sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah,
fuck's
that
sake.
delay. I just figured it was a delay, so I just waited, and here I was.
Yeah. It is, actually. What that is it pops you into this kind of waiting area while it waits for me to click accept.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's not always necessarily clear that you're not really alone in the room. It just won't show you who's there until you get in. Which I kind of like. That way you can Shanghai people quite nicely. I mean, no, that's exactly what I mean. William H. Bonney, you are not a god. Who the fuck are you talking to out there, Stan?
Me.
Funny, like me.
I don't know.
I am godlike.
I don't even know who William H. Bonney is. It's got to be a reference
Bonnie
to
and
something.
Clyde, I think.
You think?
I think it's Bonnie
But
and
we
Clyde.
do have internet powers here, folks. Let's take a look.
Well, I already
William
have.
H. Bonney, Billy the Kid.
I have too many fucking windows open. I can't use my Google Food right now.
No, we were talking about movie scanners and then
Oh,
sequels.
yeah.
And there can be only one, and then except for Young Guns.
Skeptic series, I'll probably.
I miss
Oh.
Pop. God damn it.
Yeah.
Better for you not drinking it though.
Oh, man. I almost choked
Yeah.
somebody the other day. I was like, oh, just give me fucking Pop.
Yeah, you got smoke, man. Got smoke. I need smoke, man. You know what it's like.
I've quit smoking several times and never had cravings like this.
Okie.
Yes.
I'm having issues. Portable pouch pizza? What
Oh,
the
that.
fuck?
Yes. The portable pizza pouch. What, you don't want one for Christmas? I'll take you off the list.
Yeah, but hanging around your neck, gravity works, man. All the things are going to slide down to the bottom.
But it's still hilarious, and I'd love to present Sid with one. Be like, here you go, Sid, for a year of good work.
The fuck?
Hard to believe he's coming up on a year, I think.
Mm,
Maybe not. No. I don't really pay attention.
I don't know. I've been here what 7 fucking years now. Holy shit. God, I need a life.
Almost a doctorate in G+, man.
Yeah, I was here back when it was actual YouTube.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Never mind. Voice.
I miss that show. God, that was good.
You just think you miss it until you watch a few episodes, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm fixed now for a while. Anybody
going
catch the
back and
new
watching.
Supergirl TV show?
Oh
Did.
shit! I have not caught it yet. It's on my
Dude,
list.
watch it. Trust me, it's fucking gravy.
Cool, was it?
Oh yeah, man.
The only thing I've technically heard
okay.
about it so much is that one of the Republicans kind of creeped on it a little.
I didn't notice, but I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
It was Jeb.
Yeah, Jeb apparently was a little creepy with his reference to it.
Oh yes, I heard about that. Oh, Supergirl's kind of hot.
Yep.
Yeah, but that does put him into the realm of dirty old man.
No, I mean, I'm not one to talk when I have, like the Eros photo cover of She-Hulk.
Nice. Green women. Thank you, Star Wars Truck.
And Betty the Bunny from Playboy.
That's a thing.
Playboy is closing their doors, eh?
No, they're not closing
no.
the doors. They're just closing the legs.
Yeah. They're going to go to just articles.
Yep.
No, they are having photo shoots, but they're not news.
Yeah. Hey,
Boom.
Sam, how's it going, man? Need a link? Anyway. Sam the Scientist. There we go. Allow
Sam
invite.
Scientist.
I need more coffee.
No, you don't, man. It's like fucking 2:40 in the morning.
Yeah, the people that I invite internally are pre-allowed.
Coffee puts me to sleep if I don't drink it.
And actually, let me send
then
you an
have
external
some.
link.
And it's 3:40, motherfucker.
Did time go ahead? I'll fall back, or
It seems to think that Sam's not online. It's right, Sam, right? Yeah, should be. Actually, it says he's away.
ooh.
Here we go. We will send him in his own private special link because he is the mighty Sam. I must be nice to people that are smarter than I am because they can find ways to kill me.
It's not that hard, man. I mean, even an idiot can operate a gun.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, but the trick is, yeah, never mind.
You say, yeah, the trick is.
The trick is managing to find which tree I'm in, because I am apparently the squirrel. Dun dun dun. Yeah.
Clocks go back on the first, eh? I see.
And Pillbox uploads a video. Rob forgives down corner. Who gives
Yeah.
a fuck?
And I put in the comments under Benny's original post, and blowjobs ensue.
Woohoo!
And then Benny tried to get me in there by sending me a link.
Well, let's see now. Trump Harrison and G-Man were talking shit about Sam and G-Man's hangout. What a fucking shocker!
Yeah.
Actually, on that note, let's invite some objectionable people for the fuck of it.
What, are you going to bring in G-Man? Hi, G-Man. How are you?
I'm inviting the Asshats group, so we'll see. Asshats, people with asses on their heads. Dun dun dun. And actually, let's see if Max is out there, because he keeps changing his fucking name frequently enough that I keep forgetting to add him to my list, so let's do that. There we go. Sam, in theory, you've been sent a link. Like, more than once. There we go, and here we have Sam. Yay! Slow fucking night, man. Part is because Xbox is doing his deal tonight. We have the usual competition from the thing that Gus does, but Xbox always cuts into my audience because we seem to share most of the same people.
Yeah, I can see how that would be the case.
Yeah, we have a pretty serious crossover between the two of us. Which is funny because he's always said, well, you know, you can always run on my channel if you want. I'm like, it kind of defeats the purpose, dude.
Sam.
Dun dun dun. So, apparently people are sitting there talking smack about you behind your back again. I've got to ask, though, apparently good old Ronnie and G-Man were talking smack in one of G-Man's hangouts about you.
Oh, I already heard about that.
Oh, I was going to ask which one of them had you blocked this time.
I mean, Ronnie was like, I can't get in, and I was like, sure, I'll clear out a seat for you. But I mean, fuck, I don't. Like, again, it's one of those things where I will fully admit I'm invested in just trying to find out of morbid fascination what the fuck is going on in these guys' heads.
Yeah.
Because it's, to me, a goddamn mystery why Ronnie really believes that it's a competition between us two. Because, you know, if I was him, if I was, you know, pragmatic, I would, how do you say, I would pick I would pick who I competed against a little bit more wisely.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, even if you listen to, like, one of the Psi 10 lectures, he says, the problem with being an evidentialist and trying to use science is that eventually you run into somebody that knows more than you do. Apparently, Ronnie didn't listen to that part.
But otherwise, I mean, the fucking grand entertainment to watch. Because he's saying that I'm afraid of him, which, I mean, anyone who knows me knows, like, I don't fucking, why would I care? You know? Yeah. I don't, like, right now, like, if you can tell, I'm typing code for, like, my lab shit. I am, like, I just got an iced latte from my favorite hipster coffee shop. Like, I don't really fucking care. But apparently, you know, this is, you know, apparently, you know, if Ronnie, apparently, you know, Ronnie scares me that much that I'm questioning my whole science endeavor.
You look so distressed, Sam. I mean, just.
I mean, that could be the caffeine, to be honest.
All right, I'm going to bed. Night, guys.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was abrupt. I hope he's getting laid.
I mean, if it's just yourself, that still counts.
Yeah,
right?
I guess. I don't know. It might.
Well, oh man, in 14 minutes I will be 25. That's frightening.
Happy 25th.
I guess I've been 25 for multiple hours in your time zone.
Yeah. Oh crap. You're near that time. Okay. Now, Sam, you're almost 25.
Yes.
You're about to turn 25. There are certain things you should know.
This is going to be great.
Okay. Actually, there is actually a weird thing about that age, and it's something that people don't talk about because that's the age at which a lot of people get this weird thing that it's like, well, shit, I'm growing up. I don't want to be a fucking adult. I want to stay a kid. And either they'll just say fuck it and accept that they're a goddamn adult, or they'll start getting kind of reverting towards childhood. It's really fucked up. And most people end up eventually finding a balance and realizing, you know, I can still be an immature twit sometimes while still being a grown-up.
It sounds wonderful. That sounds. I want that option.
That's like the transcendental crisis that a lot of people go through because they don't get the final option, which is, you know, you can be both. But, you know,
That
this is
sounds
why we
perfect
have
to
so
me.
many grown-ups that just act like fucking children, obviously, and other people that take themselves too seriously all the fucking time, which Prudence a little bit early for that.
Well, to be it's kind of an old man already.
Yeah,
It's
kind of a shame, really.
I think I vacillate. I like this week. I always have some sort of identity crisis around the time of my birthday because, you know, it's not always the most fun time for me to be thinking about. Sorry about that. You know, I need to be thinking about, you know, oh, where am I at? And I'm such a self-critical, like people, here's the thing is like people think that like I'm very self-serving for some reason, which I don't understand because I'm
It's because you know
hard on
shit.
myself.
It's because
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
shit.
But
And
like
you're confident in your knowledge.
I'm horrifically difficult in terms of judging myself. So I always have some crisis of identity. Like when we had that big open hangout, like I was being sarcastic, but I wasn't. That I was like crying, like I'm gonna die alone while I cooked my dinner, because you know it had been a tough day at work, and then you combine that whole like oh shit, like I'm almost 25, like I don't have a girlfriend. I constantly get asked from my parents, why don't you have a girlfriend? And then you have that identity crisis, and it gets all out of whack because you're stressed out.
Well,
It's the worst.
The thing is, you know, this happens during different stages, and around about 25, 26 is one of the ones that's actually more ridiculous, and it's one of the ones that nobody fucking tells you about. You're like, you know, when you turn 40, when you turn 30, it's like 25, 26 sucks too.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where like of all of the things that I can offer as positive, I think there's a thing is like of all of the positive qualities that I can offer, because I'm in grad school and I compete against people who have real jobs for various status symbols. I mean, there are plenty of smart guys out there that make way more money than me and objectively have, you know, X or Y level of success just by virtue of being older and not being a student. And so it's one of those weird things where you judge yourself by unreal criteria because you're not supposed to know shit when you're 25, but you're fucking arrogant. And, you know, as much as I try to be real with myself, I'm still fucktard. That's just how it goes when you're that age.
I'm almost 50 and I'm still a fucktard.
And that's why I like you.
I'm not a fucktard. I'm just a schmuck on the internet, but hey.
I'm not always a fucktard. But when I am, I usually do it quite well. And besides, Sam, don't worry about what all the others have. You know, it's irrelevant. You got bigger dick, so hey, it's all matters.
Well, that depends if the guy is a black dude. Then we got some issues.
Well, but at the same point, if you're comparing yourself against Prudent, everybody else always wins. You need the low bar there.
And when you're in Canada, you just say the numbers. You don't tell them it's in centimeters, man.
Yeah. I've got to say, though, just for the sake of anyone out there, the reason why we pick on Prudent about that is actually because there were, like, good grief, it was like a month's worth of shuffles that he kept coming in and immediately talking about his penis size, which was not anything worth bragging about. And it kind of set him up. It's like, dude, if you're going to pull this shit and break that little social contract, we're going to fuck with you.
Well, it was like that month where every single shuffle turned into how can we fix Prudence' love life.
Oh yeah, it was actually kind of funny, honestly.
And I quickly stopped being amused by it when I realized that he was just when we were giving him tons of information and he was just doing nothing with it.
Well, it's deeper than that, if you don't mind the pun there. It's deeper than that because
That's what she said, giggity.
yeah, we had Lenny, with his whole take out your lad gag and all this other stuff, and we were having a grand old time with it to some degree, but there was some real advice in there. And what he kept saying was, well, there's a psychological studies show that when dealing with women, it's like, dude, throw all that shit out. The moment a woman thinks you're trying to psychoanalyze her, the date's over.
That is true.
And you have to take people individually. You can't sit there and look at somebody as a fucking demographic. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Also, has to remember some kind of balance of personality. I mean, there's a reason rabbis used to have two pieces of paper. One of them said, "You're a child of God," and they looked at it every time they were upset or something got them down. But on the other paper, whenever they were too full of themselves, it says, "You're made of dirt."
Yeah.
And I think, Kurt needs to read the second one from time to time.
Well, actually, I want to. That just reminded me of something. Actually, there was this little clip from somebody talking before a school board or some shit like that. That really kind of pissed me off that somebody was circulating earlier. I think it was Arcane or one of those assholes, claiming that it was about a teacher supposedly persecuting some child for their religion. Any of y'all see it?
No,
what was the story?
Well, what happened was the teacher apparently had given some kind of assignment, ungraded at that, which was one of these situations where where they were asked a question, which is, is God real? And they were supposed to come up with, yes, God's real. God is, what was it? It was like real myth or something else. And this is supposed to be a logic thing. When you actually look into it, it was actually a logic thing. And the way she presented it was anyone that said that God does exist or that God might exist was wrong. And that this was inappropriate, and and one of the students got really upset and threw their books on the ground, and they ended up telling their parents, and the parents went to talk to the principal. The assignment was in critical thinking and evaluating claims. And it had nothing to do with whether one believed in God or not. It was a matter, is this a claim that can be proven?
So she was just asked, "Okay, what kind of logical process do you go through to come to the conclusion that yes, God does exist, or to verify it?"
No. It's not a matter of that. It's can you verify that a God exists?
Oh, I see. And the correct answer was no?
Well, the correct answer was actually, if I remember correctly, because there was a yes. Basically, it wasn't even yes or no. It was a matter of whether it was falsifiable or not.
Oh, I see.
And that's ultimately what you're going for. It's like, well, no, it's not falsifiable. You can't put this to the test.
Mm-hmm.
This is not something, and that was basically what the point of it was. And all the students missed that because they're apparently being butthurt over having to question their faith.
Oh,
And
well.
I thought that was hilarious because one of the things that the kids said, which I swear they were coached by their parents, was that it isn't right for a teacher to put us children in the situation where we question our beliefs. Like, wait a minute, isn't that the job of a fucking teacher? Not necessarily deeply held religious beliefs, but how you get to your beliefs, at least.
Well, the job of an educator.
Yeah.
Teacher. That's getting muddied, unfortunately.
Well, they could make the argument that teachers shouldn't be talking about religion unless it's a critical thinking class or
It
philosophy.
was a critical thinking class.
Well, then that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, what kind of class was it? What was the assignment? What was actually going on here? That it was an ungraded assignment.
And this event right here just verifies why we need critical thinking classes.
Yeah. Because instead they flipped the fuck out. just fucking bizarro shit. And yes, it's a slow night here.
I mean, you would think. Yeah, you would think that this is just common sense, but of course, people. I mean, common sense is not nearly as common as it should be.
People's heads are too far up their asses.
Oh, actually, sorry. If I remember correctly, it was yes, there's a God, no, there isn't a God, or it's an opinion as to whether God exists or not.
Any of those three would have sufficed for an answer.
I mean, I just don't.
It's up to.
It's
a
one of
matter
those
of opinion
frustrating
is the answer, though. That's
thing. I mean, because you can't. That's. I mean, you're asking. There are so many. I mean, we've been on the internet long enough with this fucking crew.
We know
of
how much
to
people
where-
fucking overreact on all sides.
How anathema to it, like so many people who are not just completely simple-minded are.
Yeah.
It's literally shameful, like how retarded as a people the Americans and I mean the whole world really, but
yeah,
I can only speak from the deal with the fact that my country is full of fucktards.
Well, Canada's getting worse too. I mean, I call Nova Scotia, Alabama North for a reason. I mean, Max, I mean, would you agree or disagree on any bit of that?
I would disagree, but to be fair, my experience has been sheltered off to Halifax, so it might be like judging Texas by how Austin is doing. So
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't be of any more help backing up here.
No, that's all right. No, that's perfect because I mean you're right. The city is like Austin in Texas. Yeah, I mean there's down in Greenwood. There's a bunch of the Quiver folk. So.
Well, now I know where to go.
Same as the Duggars.
Well, at least I know where to go to if I want a 17-year-old wife. Thanks for the heads up.
17, hell, 13.
Oh wow, damn, that young?
Could be.
Oh.
Just to say that has to be written out at the courthouse, right?
That is true. I mean, yeah, well, I guess I could settle on 16. Of course, let's all just mention right here that it's a joke. So if there's any government agencies monitoring this, I'm just joking. I'm not joking.
Okay, noted.
There's a hell of a lot of Mennonite around here too. It's kind of interesting.
Actually, Max, did you hear about Losoyo?
Oh yeah, he deconverted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, long, slow process, but yeah, he's come out the other side of it. He has a new opinion.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the interesting thing with the Soyo or moderates deconverting. There's less of a trend to see them shoot all the way over to anti-theism and become very pissed off.
Nah, he's certainly not going that way.
Yeah.
Certainly not, yeah.
I'm happy about that. And there are various people who do. Not naming any names, real, but it can happen.
Yeah. Now, actually, I want to point something out to you. Losoyo was one of the people that I referred to as being one of the decent Christians. So on some levels, I'm almost sad that I can't refer to him as one anymore. But how many people are left in that category? There's you and Holy. And, of course, Gretchen, but Gretchen's Gretchen. So, which do you think's next, you or Holy? I knew you'd like that.
Well, I can't really speak for Foley. As for myself, I'm pretty good in my hit thus far. I mean, I might deconvert later if I get more educated on the matter, like various atheists kind of claim when you go to seminary, but it's just not the case.
I'm gonna fuck with you on it, I got to.
No worries.
No, I'm not at all surprised. I mean, let's look at it this way. Back not too long ago, he dragged me into one of their little shows because G-Man wanted to defend slavery, and I'm thinking, what the hell person that is, strong in their faith would let G-Man defend any fucking position? This is not the guy you picked to defend any fucking position from the Bible.
I actually can't think of a time when G-Man has actually been right about something.
I can't either.
Well, he was right to leave YouTube. He was wrong to come back.
There you go.
I mean, I just, like, it's one of those things where, like, anything that he's gotten right. Like, anything that he has said that is, like, a factual statement. Maybe, like, when he's directly quoting the Bible, the idea that those verses are actually in the Bible. I mean,
yeah, but
I'm really trying to think of, like, statements, because, like, even though Ronnie talks shit, he does say accurate things about biology and chemistry occasionally. I mean, his ability to synthesize I mean, I think questionable is a nice word for it. But yeah, I cannot honestly think of a time where I've actually agreed with G-Man on something.
Let's see now.
Same goes for Neff. I would say same goes for Neff. I haven't really heard Neff.
A time when I've agreed with G-Man.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I can think of one time that I agreed with G-Man.
I can think of one time. I agree that there was slavery in the United States.
No. I can think of one specific time when he called Mark Antony an idiot. I mean, that's something that's really yeah. There's no arguing on that one. Bloop.
Yeah, he's a fucktard.
I gotta ask, what's up with Bulldog's hangout?
Who's Bulldog?
I'm sorry, that was for Sid.
It's Benny's hangout.
Oh, okay, that's Benny is Bulldog? What?
Benny the gangster. No.
Oh, okay. No, Benny's running one and Bulldog keeps linking. Okay.
No, yeah, Bulldogs keep linking to Ben's hangout. That's exactly. Yeah, I'm running it. I'll show you.
No, don't worry about it. I was wondering what was up with that because I'm like, huh?
Is that because Rob is there?
Yeah, it's Rob in there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad don't have that on my list.
Yeah, not interested. Are they actually doing online or not? Are they still relegated to offline?
This is online. I'm watching it.
Oh, they're actually. Oh, he found somebody that'll let him do live.
Yeah. It's Benny the gangster. Benny's using a different login to.
Yeah.
The ball.
You got fucked last.
Ball. Tommy.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a little problem with that kind of milking of the system because, frankly, I think that guy needs some time offline.
Oh, the only one who can kick him offline is himself. And if he's online, we're trolling.
Yeah, I mean, that is just absolutely ridiculous because, I mean, that routine he pulled is walking into your room and going, give me mods!
Isn't that fucking childish? I mean, have you ever seen anything like it in your life?
Yes.
No. Honestly,
whole life ever once.
Honestly, if somebody were to do that in one of my hangouts, I would literally kick them out immediately.
Yeah. I saw it once back in IRC, but I mean, it was once out of 6 years of, yeah.
St. Tommy!
Is there any feedback from me yet?
No.
Well, it'll come, so hold on a second. Let me put my headphones on.
Okay. Tommy! Our favorite neighborhood saint who is muted.
Are we on air?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're live.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I didn't actually switch to the official mod live stupid thing written at the top button. didn't feel like bothering because it's a slow night. On a busy night, I can switch over, but on a slow night, I need to actually be on an account that actually has fucking people in the list. Tommy!
So we're people?
Well, last time I checked.
Tommy! Saint Tommy. Tommy, I have to tell everybody, is my spiritual advisor, my official spiritual advisor of Ask an Atheist.
Well, I don't think you could pick a better one, honestly.
No.
Well, maybe you could, but Tommy's
No,
damn good enough.
Saint Tommy knows his shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to ask him to pontificate for a moment, but he's muted.
I have never met anyone who is more into Christ than Tommy.
You're fucking muted, Tommy. You joker.
Thank you. Thank you. I do fake it pretty good sometimes. Thank you.
What did we find out at the end of all this? St. Tommy's been just trolling us all.
And by the way, Strawman,
I'd be okay with that.
I will say that Max does have a nice little lower lip warmer now with a stash, so he's looking kind of.
Who's Max?
Interesting.
Max would be Epicurus.
Oh,
wait a minute. Let's see.
Edward.
Hang on a second. I have to ask the wrong question. I have the request up here. Rob Beasley has requested to join. Should I hit accept or decline?
Accept.
Accept.
Done. Done.
I want to hear
done.
Well, Mike.
Where's Skeptic Squirrel?
But he's still in the other hangout, so I don't understand.
I have no clue. Actually, it's one of the alternates associated.
Hey, earlier today, and I'm curious of your thoughts on this, because earlier today I was talking to one of my friends who used to work in Saudi Arabia, and so I know this is a bit off topic, but he basically told me that the clergy, the higher clergy, supports ISIS. So
who said what?
The guy who was one of my friends in another group.
Some random human. Okay.
Yeah, was working in Saudi Arabia, and so he knows the environment. And basically, one of the things that Saudi Arabia keeps telling us is that they keep asking us for help when dealing with ISIS. And then once my friend told me that the higher clergy in Saudi Arabia support ISIS, it made sense as to why Saudi Arabia is asking for our help. It's not that they don't want to fight ISIS, it's that they can't. If they do, then they'll cause a civil war within Saudi Arabia,
They need to.
in their own country.
They
can't.
need to. They
will cause a civil war.
They need to.
Wait, boom. Sometimes you need a civil war to clean out the shit.
They need their Middle Ages now because it's the 21st century and the world has no time for this stupid shit. They need to. Just to be blunt about it.
Just to be realistic about it.
Yeah, millions,
I hate to do
millions
that.
of people die as opposed
understood.
to making a negotiation deal
Understood.
with Saudi Arabia
no negotiating.
have a... No, you can negotiate and they'll have them do basically how United States did sideways wars, which you're not directly fighting, but you're technically still involved.
Yeah, and they got to keep their hands out of it because they're too dirty now.
They're not necessarily. They can't directly attack ISIS, but it doesn't mean they can't support in different
They
ways.
need their fucking civil war.
To be fair, yeah, they need it, but I can see why countries can or want to avoid civil war or strife.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to
millions
avoid
of
it too.
dead
It's coming.
Yeah,
Civil
millions
war
of dead
to the
people.
Gulf region is coming, and there's no stopping it.
No, there isn't, especially with climate change. Right? Because, I mean, Syria was started by climate change. The aquifer dried up. The farmers came into the city, and it made rats in a maze ready to go pop. It went pop. Then ISIS came in and just started really fucking things up. And
Well,
religion
ISIS-
took it
Unpopping,
over.
did they?
Well, ISIS was also a result of us pulling out the military from I think it was Iran or Iraq, because the majority of them were military people.
We did it. We did
Yeah.
it. Yeah. We did
And
it.
Bush
But
was
that-
such a
As
fucking
usual, we're
asshole.
guilty. Yes.
Well, what I'm saying is that Saudi Arabia can give us plenty, can work with other countries on getting stuff, but not directly. And so you do things. They're not saying that they
Boom,
can't
boom.
support
I
you.
understand. I understand what you're
I do
talking about.
apologize. I'm allergic to group declarations of guilt. And I'm serious. I'm sincere. I get triggered every time by somebody saying, we're bad. And I know you didn't do that. I know you didn't do that. You
No,
just
I was referring to what happened. As
That's
in we literally.
Look, when it
Hang
comes
on.
to-
Hang
look, when it
on.
comes to-
Hang on.
I'm sensitive like that. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, first off, I wanted good old St. Tommy to finish his sentence there, but boom.
Mhm.
It's a pain in the ass dynamic. Now, countries like the US and Russia have been going back and forth, having other countries fight our crappy little wars for us, and have managed to make enemies all around the world in the process. Now, the problem with waging wars like that is that people know who the fuck's behind the shit, and it ends up coming back to bite you in the ass either way.
Yep.
Canada too.
Yeah. I mean, this
Look at the
whole
Indians.
bullshit politics of, let's get these other people to
Natives,
fight for us hasn't really worked.
No.
It just hasn't. And in a place like Saudi Arabia, there has been so much murmur about revolution that eventually it's going to come. Just
Well, in 2003, when the Canadian Army invaded Iraq, and the United States was not that far behind, but then they decided to pull out, and then they left the Canadian Army on their own to try and defeat the Iraqi army, ISIS, and Al Qaeda. That was just unfair. So, next time around, I think the Canadian Army should stay out of it.
Well, Trudeau's already pulling the airstrikes out.
No, has he done it yet?
He's said he's going to, so I'm not 100% sure on that.
He's not prime minister yet, is he?
He's electing the transfer.
When's he going to be
the transfer hub?
I'm really glad Vladimir Putin is doing something against ISIS.
and honestly, why don't we, the U.S., let them?
Yeah, I agree.
Stop competing and just, whoever's going to get the job done, let them get the damn job done. This whole we have to, they have to, the other has to, this whole weird saber rattling kind of we're better than you crap. I think it's got to end to a point and just get the job done.
Don't you think that America, the U.S., NATO should just pull the hell out of there and let Russia get it done?
Actually, after 9/11, actually, considering that Russia has a reputation for being a lot more vicious than we're willing to be, I kind of thought we should have let them deal with it.
Yeah.
Well,
I cannot wait for the Russian Secret Service to take these ISIS terrorist bastards and give them the old torture treatment.
Well, a prime example is there was a number of terrorists that decided to take a bunch of captives, and some of them were Russian diplomats. Russia went, found the families of the ISIS members that had taken them captive, and ended up sending varied body parts to the terrorists from their family members saying, do you want to see the rest of your family members in boxes as well? We'd like our people back now. And you better fucking believe they got their people back.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's nice to have friends with questionable morals.
That is true. It's kind of like being friends with Walt from GTA 5.
Well, may the viciousness of our beloved NSA not be questioned. Oh no, may it not be questioned.
Yeah. Well, what I was saying is that there are already people in the area who are fighting against ISIS in the same area that Saudi Arabia is concerned. And all I was saying is that Saudi Arabia we can all back as a forefront those people to help them further, and Saudi Arabia can back them too. Though more discreetly with Saudi Arabia.
I don't know. I think there's a certain point at which, when we're sitting there and speculating as to what other governments should do, what they can and can't do, and what have you, that it's all just kind of pissing in the wind. Everybody seems to know how other people should run their business, and most of the time we're not spending enough time just dealing with our own.
Well,
Lord, ain't that the truth?
yeah. It's more what I'm talking about is more to do with what Saudi Arabia is saying and what they're not saying. I'm not saying they can't
Do you
help.
know what they are not saying, and what you get what I'm saying? I mean, you don't necessarily know what's going on. It's all just speculation.
Well, it's based off of the talks they've had.
I don't know. The whole thing's kind of boring to me at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I mean, that whole area is a powder keg, and eventually they'll be dragged kicking and screaming into the 20th century.
Hey, I would settle for 17.
Yeah.
And for clarification on the Canada Air Force pulling out as of the 23rd of October, soon is what was said.
23rd of October. Today's the 29th.
Yeah, well, that's the latest one I could find out. So
I guess once he's kind of in the House of Parliament and he's actual PM, and you know, he can actually sign off on whatever he's got to sign off on. Yeah.
So, Sydney, are you happy with the results of the last election?
I voted Conservative. I'll be honest with you.
I'm guessing are you a single issue voter, out of curiosity?
Am I a what?
Single issue voter. That's a person who's voting based off one particular issue. I am too.
No. Actually, my riding is Vancouver Centre, so
I see.
yeah, so if you know how important that is. I needed
November 4th.
I wanted to get rid of Hetty Fry so bad, but she's still there.
Oh, I see. It was a local thing. Yeah, I tend to be single issue voter, and I vote on immigration policy. Go ahead,
By the way,
Paramount.
Trudeau is sworn in on November 4th.
Awesome.
Oh, 5 days.
So that's when we'll know if he's going to how soon means.
I can't wait for the fight on the marijuana legalizations here. That's what
I am so happy for that.
I'm questioning whether he's actually going to, but because of his statement that it could take years, he said that. So that kind of means that he may have been using it just as political soundbite. He may be for it, but he may not do it until the end of the term.
That's what his party left office.
I know.
Swearing to do it.
I know.
He has a majority.
I know.
Get shit done with a majority government. I'm sorry. There must be something wrong.
I know. Well, I'm saying by the way he said it, it sounds like it's going to be a political item that he's going to use. I don't know what's going to come of it, whether he will or not. I'm just I'm holding back my optimism on that one, unfortunately. I'd like to be optimistic, but just by his wording, I'm holding it back.
I'm concerned more with the 25,000 Syrian refugees that he's going to let in. Not so much that he's going to let them in. I'm happy with if he could let in. If we knew we were getting 25,000 secular refugees or migrants or whatever, I'd be much more happier.
Well,
yeah, you know it's not going to be secular.
Yeah, but in all fairness, Canada, unlike its European counterparts, are far better at integrating people of very religious backgrounds. I mean, we have a multicultural idea of a society, so people tend to feel more comfortable, and people tend to keep their opinions within their own respective communities, which is pretty fine. It's not like something they pent up, protecting it from the greater society from taking it away from them.
In marijuana news, this thing. In the United States, a federal court has ruled and told the DEA to stop harassing marijuana distribution sites. So basically, DEA was raiding a bunch of marijuana sites, and so now the DEA has been told to stop doing that because you're interfering with states' laws. And not allowed to do that.
granted federal law on marijuana trumps it, but
This is
really,
a federal court.
yeah. Yep.
The federal law may trump it. However, the federal courts can determine that this is a
Oh
state's
yeah.
determined right.
Well, definitely. Well, that's all you had to say was it was a federal court saying this. Stop it, because
Yeah.
they supersede the agents and the law and the written laws of itself, because they're the interpreters. Yeah.
And when it comes to marijuana, that whole states' rights thing you Americans have would come in handy. One would think.
It would
It
be
comes in
providence for
handy
you
for some
guys.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to states' laws, it's all about commerce. So when it comes to how the sale, like alcohol, how alcohol is determined to be sold, and the hours and time and stuff like that, is a state determination.
Yeah.
They,
But whether
yeah.
it's legal to sell, that's federal.
Actually, that was determined a long time ago in our Constitution for alcohol.
I mean, hell, even Jesus had wine. Come on.
Yeah, we had an amendment to ban alcohol, and then we had an amendment to say that that last amendment was stupid. So,
We know because we supplied most of your whiskey during that time period.
But that's
should I pause to cheer whiskey at this point, or try to distract you from Canadian fucking politics, which has been such a constant topic?
Yeah.
So we have. Well, we just had our elections. Come on, this is the only time we have some sort of pride or battle to fight in
We just solved about 1 million people.
Okay, shut the fuck up, everyone, for a second.
Okay.
Tommy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes.
I would like you to say something wonderfully inspirational for a moment, if you would.
Well, of course.
Just because I like putting people on the spot.
3 French hens and a partridge in a pear tree. Love is the answer, and whoever invented marijuana, I salute. Reality.
Whoever invented marijuana?
Yes.
That was your Christ Jesus, I believe.
Back when I was
Moses spoke with a burning bush. Just saying.
No, not Holy Moses. No.
It was Christ Jesus because he was first.
As a 13-year-old philosopher, I was taught God is perfect, man is not. Man made liquor, God made pot. And then it rang true.
There we go.
There you go. I'll smoke to that. I'll fucking.
I got refillable.
I don't know who invented God, but whoever invented pot.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Where the hell did Rob? We were actually kind of excited if Rob was going to be in here.
No. I already told you he won't because he can't get mod in here.
Cognitive dissonance.
What do you mean you won't give him mod, Shadow? You won't. I'll give up all my mods.
Sid.
Yes.
Okay. Now, on the little left side, if you can see the little control room button, press the button.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes up with this little screen. And hang on, I'm going to put it on the main feed for a second.
Okay.
And let's see now. Screen cap. There we go. Now, if you actually were to look on the main feed, you'd see it. And I'm going to do a screen share inside here, which... Hang on, let me turn on my XSplit real quick. Inside here. And I'm going to turn the bandwidth on for a moment. There we go. Now, can you see my screen here?
Yes.
Okay, now here we go. See that there?
See what we're...
Yeah, I see it.
This little box right there. You see that?
Yep, your control room is not available.
Yep. You also... And no cameraman availability either.
What does that mean?
That means that there are no mods.
No mods at all.
There is no control room. There is no mods. It's a shuffle thing.
Yep.
It's so beastly that nobody
it's on the honest.
Yeah. I mean, I do have an eject button because I'm the administrator, but this is a corporate hangout, man. There are no mods here.
All right, got it. Essentially, you're the mod. You're the ejector.
I just had all I have is an airlock that I can shove people out of. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's all you need for Rob,
Yeah.
easily.
Just
And it
say
can
to
be a
Rob,
revolving airlock.
Get Rob in here. Come on, Rob.
Rob,
He's not-
tell me how my good wolf can beat my bad wolf.
He's not in the
Cognitive
other one.
dissonance,
No,
Benny.
No, he won't come in. He's trying to get me to leave my fucking show to go into some crappy hangout that
But he's not in
Benny
that
set
hangout.
up for him. No,
He's
apparently Benny set him up some fucking hangout or some
Yeah,
shit.
but he's not. He was in that hangout a little while back. He's not in there anymore.
Yeah,
So can you link me to this shitty little hangout he's got? Maybe I can get some rolls in there and come right back.
Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Just do me a favor if you do manage to get in there, if he is in there, ask him how well he enjoyed getting trounced by me the other day.
He's not in there.
What you had to do, trounced?
I'm not even seeing a link. Oh, you didn't see it? That like 3-hour frickin' chat that I mirrored on my channel?
Oh no, sorry, and I might not have had time to watch the 3-hour hangout.
He was fascinated by neuroscience until he found out I didn't agree with his bullshit. And he admitted that he doesn't like logic. For that matter, I got another quote on the I don't like logic. He actually doubled down on it in a discussion that I was kind of giving him shit on the sidebar in. I was giving him shit because he was declaring victory on a debate that we were going to have in the future.
Wait, really? He was
Yeah.
giving shit for a debate you didn't even have yet.
He said, "This is what was it? It was like this is the asshole that I beat in a debate a debate we're going to have."
You should have replied right back. So you're the guy who got ass raped, or should I say, will get ass raped in the near future because I can proclaim these things.
Well, I mean, the kicker is, of course, that this is a guy, of course, that he will state that the book he wrote is the most important and greatest book ever written.
Oh,
and then turn around and say that he has no ego, and that he's enlightened.
Yeah, Rob Beasley's definitely a person who I wouldn't mind if he ran face forward into an 8.
You know what, Max? I have to do a headless here, and 13 tell him later. But Max, your argument is invalid, not because your bed is not made, because you haven't combed your fucking hair.
Oh crap! There we go.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Welcome.
Rob.
Let's see if it's the actual Rob, because it's not the icon I'm used to seeing with him. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Dun dun dun. It's Mr. I have nothing to say.
Hey, Mr.
And here we have Mr. Bulldog asking.
Oh yes, Johnny May.
I'll let Johnny May in for once. Why not? I can make exceptions.
Oh, by the way, the amendment that I just put forth
Johnny
in
May.
the chat,
Mm-hmm.
that was actually passed by our Congress, and so that's what actually determines the reason why the DEA cannot just without the dispensary breaking the law of doing stuff for medical marijuana purposes. Why the DEA cannot just go after them willy-nilly. So that was actually our federal Congress. Yeah.
Boom. You're boring.
Sorry,
you know the rules of the shuffle, man. Bore me and you're gone.
I love.
Who's that? That Shadow, is it?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah. How are you, fuckface?
Oh, I'm pretty good, Turd Bucket. But if you'd like, I'd be more than willing to bring in. Skeptic Squirrel if you'd like.
No, not Rob.
Do you want to be slapped?
No.
You want to be slapped around by a squirrel again?
Don't you be negative?
Tommy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your story? Tell me.
Para, no trolling right now, please.
Yes. Yes.
Tommy,
Yes.
what's your story?
Yes.
Tommy.
Yes.
I expect from you, from this point forward, 100% truth.
Yes, sir.
Rob?
Now,
I expect from this point, I beg your pardon, you're going to tell me to shut up in my own fucking house?
Shut the fuck up,
3,
Arlo.
2, 1, eject, motherfucker. Okay, he's been muted. He has a stay of execution.
No.
Stay
Yeah, the
2
rules
plus 2 equals 4.
Come on, guys. Some abuse to have Robin
I have
Beasley
to be
hang out.
given controls.
If you can conduct yourself
I
like
have
a
to be
reasonable...
given controls.
Name calling.
Hang
name
on a
calling
second.
is
Okay.
doable.
I have to be given room controls.
I'm going to have to do this again.
No one has room control.
Leave all the controlling to Shadow.
Hang
okay?
on. Let's let Mutant talk for a second, and I'm
Let-
going to see.
I have to have
I'm going to test his reading skills now. Okay. Now, once again, I showed this a moment ago, but please, by all means, add screen capture. Okay,
Love you,
fuckstick, can you read?
Show some respect, Rob.
Can
Come on.
you read what is on the screen?
He left Shadow.
On.
Rage quit. Rage.
Okay,
He's
fucking
called
child.
Rob has cognitive dissonance, rage.
Rob's a 2-year-old
I want room
writhing
control.
on the floor and
Yeah.
going, wah.
I think I'm important.
Tommy, from this point on, I expect 100% truth from you.
Oh,
Because of course
incidentally,
truth is on a gradient.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
hang on a second. I want to give some of the folks out there in Chatland a little bit of background. Saying Tommy's a little bit like myself in the regard that he can get along with pretty much everyone. He's a decent guy.
He's back.
Oh, do I have to bring up the screen again? Hang on a
Mr.
second.
Beasley.
Rob, nobody has multiple
Okay.
controls here.
I would like.
He's gone.
Okay, Rob, I would like you to take a moment to read what it says on my
He
screen.
left again, Shadow.
He's gotta be watching.
Moron. No, he's not watching. He's just going to keep
Did
bouncing
he
in
rage
like a little
quit
troll.
again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Beasley, Mr. Beasley,
I'm
hold
turning back
back
off
on
the
the
cam.
name calling. Hold back on the name calling, Mr. Beasley, so you can enlighten us more easily. We need your little bit of enlightenment. Hold back on the name
But
calling.
hold on, what name calling?
There you go. Fuck.
What
butts.
name calling? Hold on, whoa.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry. We have a join request from Unicornucopia Altitude.
Oh, I
Fuck
know
you,
that
decline.
guy that told my unicorn.
He's alright, yeah, he's cool.
Sorry, but if I can't fucking pronounce it, not
He's
today.
No,
Holy.
call him Hold My Unicorn.
Holy moly, now Rob's gonna come through.
Okay, and I gotta turn my thing back down here.
And there's our spackle. Hey, spackle.
And by the way,
Hey, how you doing, Sigmund? Hey, Bernard.
Detroit 30, you're presenting everything.
Yeah, I fixed it. It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone. It's done.
Rob, you better get in here. This places are going quick, real quick.
Rob,
Bring
I'll
it
make a
forth
song to you.
Hang on. Keep in mind, we can actually have 15 people in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is.
Take your
Dude,
time in getting in here.
Yeah, this is a corporate hangout, motherfucker. There's no mod controls, and you can have 15 people, and I can lock the fucking room to anyone that's not a member of Freelance Vigilante any fucking time I want.
Wait, you don't have mod control? You can boot us.
No. I can't. No, I have eject. That's it.
Oh.
The
Well,
only
nobody
thing
else
that
has eject, though,
the only one that can have eject is the system administrator for Freelance Vigilante, which happens to be this account. Well, okay, fine. There is also an assistant mod, but oh yeah, sure, Redline, no problem, man. Let me get it to you.
I've got power.
Well, you know, considering that Rob wussed out on Positively Godless, which I think, honestly, Scott from Positively Godless, same dude, like, he's so easygoing, and if you can't handle that atheist, you might as well just quit the game.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I did
He's
my
just
usual,
a nice dude.
I did my usual routine. I went in there and I did my thing, and he kind of made an ass out of himself, and I have nothing further that I feel I need to say to him.
Oh, Rob Beasley has joined the hangout.
Well, if it isn't the man who both has no ego and calls people fuckface.
Well, you know, if I will play nice, if you will play nice, and I will shut up if he will play nice with Shadow and everybody.
Oh, I'd consider doing so, but well, actually, right now he doesn't get the mic anyway because Redline.
Redline.
You fucking Redline, you fucking asshole, man.
There went Beasley. He couldn't handle it. No attention.
He's checking to see if people have banned him.
Whatever.
Oh, no.
I see.
Nah.
Red
I'm not a
line.
coward. I
No,
don't
no,
usually
wait,
ban
wait, wait.
people.
Sorry. Red line, you fucking asshole. Go ahead, give your news. Gloat, you motherfucker.
Redline, you're married. Got it.
Oh no, I wouldn't make that mistake. Fuck that.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
How's your rear end? How's your rear end, Redline?
Doing well, and here's the news. I managed to acquire tickets to go onto the NASA base as they're having a rocket launch. So I'm going to the observation gantry on NASA Parkway East.
Nice.
I want to kiss you and spank you both.
I don't know whether to flip you off or congratulate you, man.
I'm feeling the end. I'm feeling the end.
Yeah,
Jelly,
and
very jelly.
it's okay. I just want to say all of your tears of sheer jealousy are tasty.
Oh,
I'm yummy.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Yeah.
I trust you're going to film it. I trust.
Holy crap, hang on.
I'm currently in the process of charging all the cameras, and they will be fully charged.
Better be.
Holy
bitch.
crap, it's Nathaniel. How you been, man? Haven't
I'm
seen you in a
alright.
while.
I'm just here to say hello to Rob the Beast.
Yeah, he's back here.
First thing I did this morning while I'm getting over my hangover.
No.
Speaking of which, did anyone see I added Rob Beasley to the Dumb Fuck of the Year nominee for the
Yeah, I
top?
did. I actually
Good.
thought it was really nice of you to go in there just long enough to make sure you could add him to the list and make it official.
Congratulations, Rob. You've been added for Dumb Fuck of the Year.
Oh, I hope you win, Rob. I really do.
Rob is presenting
rooting for you, Rob.
Yeah. Yay.
All you need to do is vote for him, ladies and gentlemen, and if he gets the most votes, he shall be named the Dumb Fuck of the Year.
That is
Yay,
true.
Robbie.
Yeah, it'll be our dumb fuck of the year.
I
Yes.
believe the last year's winner was G-Man, wasn't it?
Yep, last year's winner was G-Man, and
I
second
was
place
just about
didn't
to
even
talk
get half the votes that G-Man got.
I was just going to say, he's the one I feel really badly about in all of this. Where is our derision, our contempt for him? It's nowhere to be found anymore. I think he's and he's left bereft and all alone. I feel sad.
Yeah.
Well, now he's got some fucking competition this year. I don't know about you, but you got some flat earthers in there. You got Rob fucking Beasley of all people.
Oh man, you got Ronnie too.
Ronnie.
Oh.
Ronnie did a really good job of stepping up the dumb fuckitude.
I think Rob really has a chance. He promises to be a flat earther from this point on. He might.
You know, I've got a fever, and the only cure for it is more Rob Beasley.
I feel like having a meaningful conversation, which means freelance. I'm gonna need your password so I can have you check controls. That's the only way I can say anything worthwhile.
Actually, not Vic. You've been following my channel long enough. I could trust you with that shit, couldn't I?
Recording for what?
Oh, he's recording to have.
You can record from Mannycam.
You're a
What do you do?
fucking idiot.
Rob,
You're recording for what? You're a fucking idiot.
That's why recorded. There you go.
Calm down. He needs to record.
Is he recording a live hangout?
Wait.
He's strong, dumbass.
He's as close to a genius as a Chihuahua to a Great Dane's pussy.
Seriously though, let him record. I mean, this is perfectly fine. This is the first time he's ever actually seen Jesus, and it's an important moment for him.
And incidentally,
very attractive.
Incidentally, for those of you at home that may not be clued in on this, you may want to check one of the former shuffles back when we could have the camera live on the live stream, which is currently going out there. And Not Vic looks like a redheaded Jesus.
Yes, he does.
Crimson.
Well, man, I'm kind of reminded right now of that scene from Looney Tunes where Wile E. Coyote is just running his card. Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Yeah, I do have a question though, or a request though. Rob Beasley, since you are recording this, and I guess I am too, because this is going to be added to the Dumb Fuck of the Year award ceremony video. Can you tell me how it feels to be nominated for Dumb Fuck of the Year?
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, when you set someone, another human being up in a bit of a sting, I think in the fullness of time, what will happen is that the people that did the setting up, because they initiate the action, will be regarded as the actual dumb fucks. So,
I just want to be placed out there that it wasn't anyone that did any setup.
dumb fucks.
Actually,
I'll say it again.
thank you for the muting him. Para, keep on the button for a moment, please. Now,
What they're doing is
the setting up, incidentally, is walking into the room and saying,
Hello, dumb fuck.
Rob, would you like to be ejected, or do you want to be able to keep coming into the room?
Hello, dumb fuck.
Hey, Rob,
Just hide him. Just hide him.
finish his thing.
5, 4.
No, hang on. Don't.
Hide him.
Please don't kick him.
Persecution.
Just hide him.
He's muted. Yeah.
Hang on a second. I'd like to point something out. This room does not have mods. This room does not have cameraman. All that it has is mute and my foot on the airlock.
He wants to get ejected.
Yeah, he does.
Criminal abuse.
Criminal abuse.
We're abusing a criminal? What?
You threaten people's lives, and we're, by muting you, we are doing criminal abuse. You're a fucking idiot.
These people belong.
Yeah, go ahead and kick him.
When I think of you,
criminal abuse, isn't that right?
when I think of you, I touch myself.
I'm curious to know what kind of conversation Rob really wants to have. Do you want to get booted, or do you want to have a conversation?
Wow.
I think he's actually going for the boot option, honestly.
Well, I mean, you do have a Messiah complex, so you're missing the persecution.
It's an Apostle Paul complex. I know it.
I mean, ultimately, what the issue is, he has walked into the Insomnia Shuffle without even knowing what the room is, without gauging the room, and has done nothing but try to interrupt so far. So, yeah. If I apply a boot to your ass, that's your problem, dude.
Rob gave Down Carter $100. Rob gave Down Carter $100.
I guess that's nice.
Out of compassion. Out of compassion.
I just want to say, being a Messiah isn't all that much complex.
I'm gonna.
And that coming from a guy that looks like Jesus.
Good work.
Okay.
I just want to point out that sometimes talking to Rob, this is about how it goes.
I'm just like.
Okay, I'm going to draw everyone's attention to the Hangout toolbox. Now, let's see if it will actually if this is actually working now, and I'm going to, on my end, turn him off so I can't hear him. And for the time being, I'm going to recommend the rest of
Are you ready to quit, Rob?
You're
Don't
fucked.
quit.
You're all fucked.
Rob, you're off the bench again.
It's like we're
actually it's not working at the moment, but yeah, you're gonna have to tag team mute. Now, here's the thing: either you can conduct yourself as an adult.
I have screen capture app.
Rob.
Puberty.
Hang on a second.
Yeah. Control.
Rob.
Give me control. Controls.
Hang on.
Give me control.
Yeah, just kick him. Then he can listen to what I have to say from the external feed.
Hang on a second. The link. Rob, shut the fuck up for a second and listen. Dumb. Hey, dumb fuck. Listen for a minute, please. I've put a link to the. You might fucking learn something if you shut up, you goddamn troll.
No, Rob. No.
Yes.
No.
Just kick him.
I have put a link over in the sidebar to the live stream. If you'd like to click on it and watch externally after we ban your ass, you're welcome to participate in the comments. But if you can't conduct yourself in a mature manner, you are not going to be allowed to stay.
I've got my clip.
You got your clip or what?
He's got his clit.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, just ban him. I got it.
He thinks he has evidence of criminal abuse, which persecution. Oh, jack off! You're jacking off to your own face.
Goodbye. Come back when you can act like a grown-up. Thank you very much.
Hell, I've seen 9-year-olds that act better than he does.
He was ejected. Sometimes it lets people come back. Sometimes not.
Let's all remember this. I'm not comfortable with that comparison, Paranor. I do not feel like insulting 9-year-olds by comparing them to Rob Beasley.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't compare them. I said I've
I
seen
have a-
some do better.
I'm rage
I have a problem. I have a problem with everybody comparing him to their child because if we do that, you see the pedophilia charge won't stick.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
He did.
I'm just putting it out there as a legal argument.
Yeah.
A NATO legal argument, you know.
It's like those legal arguments.
He seemed to be very confused about something. No one actually set him up because all I did was come into his hangout where he had complete control and he had the option of either being something other than a dumb fuck, and that was an option he chose to ignore. And so he really has no one to blame other than himself for being
Actually,
dumb fuck. And so
hang on. As far as I'm to understand, you went in there and hardly even spoke. You just observed for a few minutes, and then when asked if you wanted to say something, you're like, "No, I'm good," and left.
Yep, pretty much. That's all I did. It was like, look, can I say something real quick and then leave? And then I said, hey, listen, I'm just here to see if what they were saying in G Plus was accurate here, and it was. So congratulations, Rob. You have been nominated for Dumb Fuck of the Year. Bye. And then I left.
Nice.
The thing is, Redline actually does have certain requirements for actually getting this vaulted title, one of which is that he has to interact with them, and that's enough that it counts.
Yep, that's it. He spoke to me, and so everyone's like, dude, you got to name Rob Beasley as one of them. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll check him out. Saw he was having a hangout. He posted a link, so I clicked on it, and holy shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, if you
All
need...
I know of Rob is from Heathens' channel, and how he tries to define ego is enough to nominate him.
Yeah, I did 2 different discussions with him. The first one was basically a bet that somebody made with me, and I went through and I did a 2-hour conversation with him, and you know, I came to my own personal assessment because one of the things that people were asking, do you think he's actually bipolar? And honestly, I don't. I think it's more likely something like MS or ALS or Parkinson's or something like this, just something that has dementia as one of the many aspects of the disorder. But I don't think it's strictly psychiatric. I think there's something much more serious going on there. But this is just my, somewhat novice assessment after doing things like going to WebMD and just putting in the varied things that I did observe and that I do know about.
This may be sound really, really ignorant from me, but I mean, that's not abnormal. But
Yeah.
that doesn't seem like the right kind of dementia to be MS for sure. The other ones I don't know about.
Well, he also does have your feelings of grandeur and this kind of stuff. And I was hoping to talk to Black Feather on it, but haven't gotten through yet.
Yeah. Well, my stepdad has multiple sclerosis, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, I mean, on a serious note, there's always that part of me that lulls, and then there's part of me that goes, this guy needs some sort of help, you know.
Help.
But I think all of us have extended some sort of, hey, you know, you might want to look into this at some point in between the lulls or before we started lulling, and it's been smacked away constantly.
Well, I mean, here's the thing is,
Go ahead.
During both of those conversations I had, I took it very seriously. And actually, the one that I uploaded, the second one that's about 3.5 hours, there was an actual additional hour and a half that I didn't feel like including because that's when he was throwing around the allegations about, you know, a YouTuber being a sexual predator, and that's kind of crap, you know. Just based upon, you know, one person being a little bit butthurt, and turning that into this person's this horrible sexual predator that's doing this, that, and the other, and fuck that. No, I'm not re-airing those kind of bullshit smear allegations. But at the very end of that, I did actually request that he talk to his doctor and have himself checked for things like MS and ALS to see if there might be something seriously wrong that could be life-threatening.
I think I know the main issue is that he's just a severe narcissist. In fact, you know, one of the criteria that I have for dumb fuck is that I need to actually name a reason why they're a dumb fuck. And the reason I'm going to go with for Rob Beasley is that he says the shit he says, and then afterwards thinks that he is enlightened. And yes, that is in quotes.
Well, actually, let's take it a step further than that, because there is really a bigger issue at play here, which is that This is a person that bitches and moans and talks about how persecuted he is and how all these trolls are constantly causing problems for him. And he opens all these different groups on G+, all these different calls. And he'll invite a whole bunch of people to them. And after opening them, he then starts off by antagonizing the fuck out of everyone.
Yep. Holy moly! Let's talk about sexuality. You know, Mark, let's call you a pervert and a predator. Renee, let's
somebody a pedophile.
Renee's kind of pretty, so let's call her a whore. I mean, it's ridiculous.
But that aside, to be honest, when it comes to his actual beliefs, if he could manage to go through a whole lecture of his beliefs without going into a fit and you know, basically assaulting someone else, I would love to sit through a lecture of him giving his beliefs. You know, recorded, not live. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face live, but
not on cam at least. But I mean, this is kind of the thing, and I mean, I was willing to let him sit in here and actually talks. He could talk if he wanted, but he doesn't want to. He wants to come in here, make noise, and demand mods and all this other crap.
he demanded mod in a room that can't have mods.
Yeah, and that's the irony. And, you know, oh, you're going to give me mod. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not giving you the login for my admin account. Fuck you. You know, that's what it would take in here. And even then, you don't really have mods.
Yeah.
He can't debate or talk on a level playing field where he is just as powerless as everyone else. He has to always be in control, and that's part of the narcissistic, you know,
the first
feeling that I'm getting from him.
In the first discussion I had with him, he agreed to come by and do a fireside chat. Then I was pointed to another hangout in which he was sitting there and talking about, oh no, I'm not going to fucking do that. It's got to be my room, my rules. I'm like, fine, I'll do it your way. And that's what led to that 4.5-hour discussion, in which he made himself look like a colossal dipshit and an asshole.
Heathens, I think he actually just unlocked an achievement, though. He's the first person to ever be kicked out of an Insomnia Shuffle without breaking one of the first 2 rules of Insomnia Shuffle.
Holy fuck, you're right!
Wait, what are the rules of Insomnia Shuffle?
The first one no longer applies. It's that religion was a banned topic, and then the second one was saying that you're not going to kick me.
Yep, actually, but also there's the other rule, which is don't be boring.
Oh yeah, that's rule number 3.
Yeah.
It was anything but boring. I was thoroughly
Now, mind you,
entertained.
I'm going to ask everyone forget those rules immediately because they're supposed to be the unstated rules of the Insomnia Shuffle.
There you
go. So Rob Beasley is definitely a contender for dumb fuck of the year. That's good. So how many people do we have? Redline 7.
Right now we have. Let me check my profile. Yeah, I think we have 7, and the 7 goes to 1 Dranism, 2 Bubbles, aka MG42 Pillbox, 3 is G-Man, 4 is Jamal Williams, aka Pussy Bitch, 5 is Rocket Ronnie / True Empiricism, 6 is Jungle Jargon, and 7 is Rob Beasley.
I might have to track him down just so I can make a trophy and mail it to him with just as achievement unlocked, kick from Insomnia Shuffle.
Yeah.
By the way, Trelawney is 1 hour away from him in physical geography.
Yeah, I've been told. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I need to fill out 7, 8, and 9, and I already got a person lined up for number 8, although I can't reveal it right away because there's going to be a colossal shitstorm to go along with it, and it's just going to make it so much juicier.
Actually, I know he's kind of not topical anymore, but do we get at least meritorious mention for Forbidden Fruit?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have like honorable mentions and shit like that. That will. And the best part about it is that
we so need a dishonorable mention for him. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do they still give out Golden Crocoduck Awards?
No, they had to stop the Cock Award.
Yeah, so I decided to just start my own, and it's gonna be. I mean, last year was G-Man. This year it's gonna be who the fuck knows. But G-Man's got some fucking competition. Although his most recent video, he is definitely taking the dumb fuckitude up. I mean,
I think he's competing. I think he wants to win.
He really is competing.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Well, he's got his title and he wants to defend it.
He had such a hate boner for me in that video. I'm like, what the fuck? Still bringing up the whole neo-atheist and Phantom Line issue.
Neo.
Now,
right now
if I
in
may,
my-
though, one of the problems in terms of the notion of Rob Beasley coming into a hangout like this and thinking he's going to take center stage and be able to troll, other than the fact that you can't have fucking mods to begin with, the biggest problem with that is this is the fucking Insomnia Shuffle. This is where we come and everyone gives each other a hard time. We all razz each other. Nothing is sacred. And yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but you want to come in here and think that you're going to be the center of attention? I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. Not here.
right now in my head, I'm imagining this montage where G-Man is writing up a script for his next video, and all these stupid statements like atheists are Satanists, atheists are immoral, atheists evolution is a lie, and in the background is Eye of the Tiger playing by Survivor, and he's just working for the Dumb Fuck of the Year award.
He's on right now arguing with these guys here.
Oh crap! One of them's a flat earther. Holy shit!
By the way, is
Oh shit, that's right. I thought of flat earthers. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's right.
Is
Ryan's a
Neo-
flat earther.
yeah, is Neo Atheist gonna get like dishonorable mention or is he on the...
He's not really worthy, frankly.
He hasn't really done anything or shown up. I don't even know where
most
the fuck he
most
is or
of
what
the
he's doing.
stupidest shit he's done in off air, so that's no good.
Yeah, basically the thing that gets you an honorable mention or nominated or stuff like that is that you have to be out there. You have to be out and about.
Wait,
producing...
Rose, what's her face? What's her last name?
Honestly, I have a problem with naming Rose. I did want to name Rose as a nominee, but there was a problem with that. I think she's more of a follower in that she just goes along with whatever bullshit. She can't come up with any ideas on her own.
I did kind of run into that a little bit of that impression in Beasley's Hangout, so you might be right on that
She's
one.
a follower, and the thing is that she sucks at making decisions, but she didn't actually come up with any of this shit herself or make her own like choices on the matter, her own, hey, yeah, this is why I believe it. She's just regurgitating the same shit that her friends already believe, so she's going to go with the flow, no matter where that flow is, even if it's through a septic tank.
I think Sugar Rhodes is a good contender for Dumb Fuck of the Year. I mean,
but Beasley beats her hands down.
Even if you say G-Man is a dumb fuck, he is the most creative dumb fuck I've ever seen because he makes up his own shit every single day.
Have you seen Duranism? Have you seen that? What the fucker's posting up recently? He's now posting up videos that say that ships disappearing over the horizon do not prove that the Earth is round because of reasons.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Yeah, Duranism's way the fuck up there, man.
Yeah, and also my favorite new assertion that he just came out with, in other words, just pulled out of his ass, was that the ISS is fake because when shuttles go up and the boosters separate, it takes them 5 minutes for them to fall into the water, because he actually did math to calculate how long it would take for boosters to fall to Earth. Now, when he said he did the math, what I really mean is he didn't do any fucking math at all. He's just pulling the shit out of his ass and saying that there's a fucking problem, when in reality there's no fucking problem.
I have an idea for the Dumb Fuck of the Year award. I think I could come dressed up as Duranism and just mock him. And for my costume, I'll just have regular clothes on, but I'll have a flat Earth over my face.
There you go. Yeah, I'm thinking about actually I got a guy.
When your worldview is the Minecraft model of reality, you might want to think twice.
And I'm also having a guy 3D print an actual trophy.
Oh shit! Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, basically it's the actual 3D rendering of a guy with his own head up his own ass, and it's going to be 3D printed on top of a fucking pedestal, and on the bottom it's going to say, congratulations, so-and-so, whoever it is, will 3D print his name on the actual trophy itself. You are the dumb fuck of the year.
Wow.
Nice.
Rock on.
Yeah, so the only thing is that in order for me to actually pay the money to actually have this shit 3D printed, because it's going to be quite awkward picking that thing up, whose trophy is this of a guy sticking his head up his own ass? That's mine, sir. That's mine.
You need like a business card saying, "Here's my YouTube address."
I'm going to have to start up a new channel just to say really stupid shit, because I want to compete for one of those. That sounds like a hilarious thing to put on a mantle. Just saying.
Dumb fuck of the year. What's it, dumb fuck or dumb cunt?
No, dumb fuck.
Dumb fuck of the year.
Yep, dumb fuck of the year. And that's the only thing I do. Of course, we will do honorable mentions for stupidity, and that is something Rose is definitely worthy of.
Hold on a sec. We've got Matt Slick.
No, Matt Slick is dishonest.
No, he doesn't.
Dumb. He's
Yeah.
just dishonest.
There's a difference between being dumb and just being a dishonest fuck.
Yeah,
What
he
about
is
Tommy
a
Hall?
dishonest fuck. He's not a dumb fuck.
Tommy Hall.
Tommy's dumb, but
He hasn't really done anything that's really out there. Or
Can you really say that Tommy Hall's in G-Man League?
How about Nephilim Free?
He has done stuff that has put me to sleep. I mean, beforehand, Nephilim Free would do shit that would piss me off and want me to smash my fucking head through my desk. I'm like, oh, I've heard this shit before. Honestly, I'm not going to nominate you a second time for shit that you're just repeating. G-Man, on the other hand, is coming out with new and improved shit. This is like bullshit 2.0.
How about guys like Seamus, Revelation News, those guys?
Oh, shit.
Revelation News has given me a little bit of hope in him. And I'll tell you why. Is because he has repeatedly called out Nadia on her bullshit, even though he says he still supports her. Revelation News has said, Nadia, cut the bullshit because you're really not fooling anyone now. So he at least gets some points there that I think make him deserving of not being nominated for Dumb Fuck of the Year. There's plenty more people who deserve it a lot more than he does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I see Rev as sort of a sidekick to the crazies.
Yeah.
He's not really his own crazy. He doesn't really own his own craziness. He just leeches onto any other crazy out there, So yeah, he's kind of like, he's just a bootlicker essentially.
I'm going to just throw a quick comment out there. I just got a comment on my... instead of doing a regular gray line, I did Skeptic Scroll Confronts Rob Beasley, and luckily Sid invited me to the hangout that I was able to pull that little gag in, where I let my, my id, the proverbial shadow, speak for me, and put Skeptic Scroll up there and let him give him what for, because Skeptic Scroll's an asshole, and I like that. But I got a comment from McNuts on that particular video saying, "Well, I was bored to bits until the squirrel appeared. What the fuck is with this creepy guy," meaning Beasley, "who comes as a guest to a hangout and then demands to have complete control when he won't talk? He is a complete waste of time. He obviously has no faith in his ability to explain his ideas if he can't kick everyone out who doesn't agree with them." Well, there you go. I think that sums it up.
Pretty much. Well done. Kudos to that guy.
Yeah, McNuts is a good one.
Let me ask for your guys' opinions on this guy, because I was thinking about nominating Karma Zaf, which is Z-A-F in all caps.
I haven't heard of him.
No, don't know him.
Total stranger. I'm thinking about nominating him for Dumb Fuck of the Year, but here's the thing: he produces no videos. He just makes comments, but he has been replying to me for, I am not lying here, a 223 comment long thread where he is constantly pulling assertions out of his ass, and his most recent comment is this: plus Red's rhetoric. There are no real pictures of your spinning ball fairy tale. They are all composites, and he bases this on absolutely nothing. How convenient that I can see satellites from the flat plane I live on, but yet an HD camera on the Japanese weather satellite cannot. It seems the ISS HD camera, which records small city lights on Earth's surface below, also has the same problem picking up these other satellites, which, according to your main source of information, Google search, numbers under 2,000. Convenient, suspicious, and obvious much? This is the kind of shit I'm dealing with.
No. I mean, well, in order for him to vote on this, he has to have some kind of video that's out there, so we could upload it and people can vote on it.
I would disagree. I would disagree with you on that one, Max. If the sheer volume of dumbfuckery in his commentary That is a factor.
Yeah. Basically, here's the thing. He's conflating a couple of things here. One, he's basically saying that there's no real pictures of space, which I assume he's a CGI expert. Oh wait, I just received word from Satan that he is not a CGI expert and that he is in fact pulling this shit out of his ass. Okay, so there's that. And then he's saying that the Japanese weather satellite. Now the Japanese weather satellite, which is known as Himawara 1, Himawara is a geosynchronous satellite or geostationary satellite. So it's in a much higher orbit than the International Space Station. The International Space Station is like 400 kilometers up, while a geosynchronous satellite is 32,000 kilometers up. Now, if you're like roughly 31,000 kilometers away from the International Space Station, and you took a picture of the Earth in one frame, how many pixels would the International Space Station occupy? Seriously, this guy doesn't fucking take into account scale as if it doesn't matter. Math, motherfucker, do you even?
Answer would be
Yeah,
no.
I've noticed a serious problem with scale.
If he knew how to use it, he wouldn't be a flat earther.
Right.
Oh, hey, Nathaniel. Hadn't seen you for a while.
Hey, how you been?
Hi, Ben.
Yeah, man, it's been a while. How's everything out in Israel?
Yeah, well, I've been busy. I've been very busy, so yeah, I haven't been around too much.
Are you still moving back to the States?
No, I may be, in fact, moving to Japan. I don't. I'm still trying to confirm it, but yeah, it might be happening within the next month and a half or so.
Looking for some Asian pale, I assume?
Yes, that's the entire reason why I would pick my entire life up and move, another few thousand miles away from home. Yeah. No,
I knew it.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm actually gonna have to get going. I just wanted to come in here and
Done with your breakfast, or?
well, yeah, just coffee.
Okay.
And I got stuff to do, but I just wanted to say hi because I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, it's good to have you, man. It's been ages.
Yeah, it's
Take
good
care,
to
man.
see you again.
Thanks, man, and thanks, Sid, for sharing the Hangout link so I could needle Rob a little bit more.
Oh, anytime, man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I have just two things to say. One, I think he definitely should get the Dumb Fuck of the Year award because he's unlike the other guys in the fact that he's more like when you enter a really seedy kind of Australian bar and the local drunk is like pestering you. That's Rob Beasley right there. And the second thing is I don't think you should discount him on the flat Earth thing because we don't really know what he thinks. He probably thinks the Earth is like a cube or something, which I think would be even worse than just a flat Earther.
Perhaps.
But that's just me. Yeah, we should ask him sometime. He'll probably tell us it's like a rhomboid or something. Who knows?
Well, of course the Earth is flat. It's flat on all 6 of its sides.
Well,
Yeah,
hang on though. He does talk about the importance of science, but then when you talk to him and try to explain neuroscience and this kind of thing to him, and explain to him that it completely contradicts his beliefs and kind of shows that his beliefs are crap, he then says that those scientists are all wrong. So
That is a
Yeah, it's conspiracy against him. So him and his book.
Yes, him and his crappy little book. Yes.
Well, what if they are all wrong? Hey, man, come on,
Don't forget he's thrown logic out that we know as well. He's threw that out.
Oh yeah.
He hates logic.
Hates logic. Yep.
He hates
But
logic.
on the very first page of his book, he says, "I'm going to show how, with something in logic, I'm going to prove how Jesus is true." Yeah, I can even screen share that with you.
But not the Jesus everyone else believes in, the special Jesus that is only available in the Book of Thomas, the Gnostic Gospel, which Gnostics actually believe that Jesus never really fucking existed in the flesh anyway, so what's your point? I don't think he realized that part.
No,
Guys, have a good one. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.
See you, Nathaniel.
Take care.
Holy fuck.
Red, is atheism unstoppable in the running for Dumb Fuck of the Year?
That's a good question.
Oh, wait. The trick is
Asshole of the year.
No. The question is whether Red's spoken to him or not. That is kind of criteria.
He has. Inspector Red's been banned, I believe.
Yeah, I've spoken with him.
Okay.
He only replied to me once. He just said banned, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute. That one?
Yeah.
Okay,
if
yeah, there
he's-
was, for those that don't know, he did this one particular hangout that he basically said that anyone that, what was it? Crap, it was like anyone who sits there and like thumbs it down or something like that is getting banned. So I tried to start a campaign of thumbing it down just to get banned and saying, "Hi, I thumbed you down, cunt face."
Yep, I participated in that one.
Oh, to make before my internet took a shit, I decided to try something. So I replied to his comment by saying, prove it's CGI with something other than your just assertion. I also told him that the ISS is 400 kilometers, geosynchronous satellite 30,000. ISS wouldn't even occupy one fucking pixel if you took a picture of the Earth from that distance. And I then gave him the link to this hangout. So if Karma Zaf wishes to come in here,
Karma Zaf. Okay, I will try to
Yeah.
remember that one. Then again,
And,
usually when the thing pops up to either accept or reject somebody trying to join, I usually ask the room anyway. Granted, I usually don't wait long enough for an answer, as was shown earlier. Whoops, sorry about that.
You'll know his icon because his icon is blue and white, and it's a blue background with white icons, and basically it's a picture of a stick figure dude like what you see on the men's women's restroom sign, and a flying saucer on top of it with an arrow.
Oh fuck! Wow. Oh boy.
I'm gonna have to look this guy up now.
I'll give you the link to his Google Plus page. That way you
Can you do it in the external?
Actually, I would like to note one thing though. When I'm running these, I do always make a point of having the commentary up on the screen, and the reason why I do that is because it isn't normally saved with the Hangout. This way it's immortalized, and we have external. I don't know if he's actually watching this or not, but external we do have Idiot Boy Rob Beasley sitting there making such wonderful comments as, let's see now, hey sweetie heart, sorry sweetie heart, you have new idea on my determination, nor my abilities. Oh shit, says Bulldog, yada yada yada. So yeah, you're welcome to sit there and immortalize yourself in the video feed of this by trolling the crap out of the comments thread. I'm sure the folks there would love to play with you.
I guess he's still pissed that he totally misunderstood that it was actually no one that set him up.
Yeah.
The thing is that I went into his hangout. I didn't say anything. I just listened to see if what people said was true. Because honestly, that's the first time I ever had any contact with Rob Beasley. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So went in and I was like, holy shit, now I wish I never found. But I guess...
oh, dude, there's 2 video interviews. And you know how I can sit there and I can go and play nice and what have you. And the first one I very much played nice. And it's on this channel, actually. It's on the 13 Shadows channel. And a second one, which was a 3-hour one, which I manipulated the fuck out of him, had him arguing with some of the regulars in his room, and it was really kind of fun.
Yeah. And let's see. And also...
Well, I need to go ahead and log out. I got to go back to work, so I'll catch you later.
Take care, Van. Good to have you as usual.
Yeah. And Red, if you put it in the external, I think it was meaning not the side chat.
Wait. Oh, you mean the live chat on the external feed?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so post this link, Karma Zaf. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that right now.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of
I don't think he can see the side chat here, but he'll, on the Hangout app, he'll have the outside chat.
That's curiosity, Red, have you ever heard of Christian Hillbilly?
Oh, yeah, that was the dude that disproved his own god to me. Yeah, that was funny.
How did you do that?
Basically, I basically wasn't going to allow him to forge an argument on a straw man, and I turned that into his greatest weakness. So if he's making the assertion that, oh, you know that God exists, and I'm like, okay, how do you know that? And he goes, because the Bible tells me so. And I was like, okay, well, why is God lying to you? And I was like, wait a minute, what? I go, yeah, so either your god is lying to you, aka full of shit, or he doesn't know, which doesn't make him all powerful, which both options kind of go against the definition of what your god is.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut in. I have to ask a special favor of the room. I'm going to post something on the sidebar, which was something that was just typed in by Beasley. I'm going to ask if anyone can actually read that properly.
Oh God, he's gone all full Phony Beetle Maniacs.
Like garbage. Fuck, I hate logic with a fierce passion.
No. Now read it as it's actually written, please.
I'll trade lick a garbage. Fuck, I hate logic.
All caps.
With a fierskvi passion. He
Yeah,
actually
he's
spelled passion
gone
right,
Finnish.
but I couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
I think he went Finnish.
I'll trade Yulek a garbage. Fuck, I hate logic with a fierskvi passion. Yeah. I can't do it either.
Wow.
We have lost our ability to communicate. This is actually worse than Phony Beetle Maniac with a helper seal.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It
That's
says
because you
message
can't
not
read
sent.
English. You can't read Rob Beasley's English. That's your problem.
Oh,
You're
must be, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, must be it.
You're a prime example of that right now.
Yep, it's not because he's typing with a fucking helper seal going on the keys.
Okay, it's not allowing me to post a link in the external feed. It says
Oh no,
message.
hang on. No. Hang on. You can't actually. Bulldog, hang on a second. You can't actually post links in the external feed. You'd have to actually message it to them via G+.
Oh, well, how about this? I'll do one better. There it is over Skype.
There we go. That'll do it too.
Yeah.
And you can see this guy's absolute garbage can of a web page, and you can see the type of shit that he's been posting lately.
Love OS stronger than hate. Oh, he's a Mac user.
I'll tell you one thing he's going to hate more than logic, and that's the doctors are going to go and pick him up next week.
Actually, that was. Hang on. Did you guys? This is a weird one. He managed to do one stream in which he actually had a comment section. Bulldog, did you catch that one?
Yeah, I sort of did.
Oh, that was fucking epic. There was somebody was in there trolling. Obvious fucking troll. Their name was literate troll rather. And this person puts a comment in along the lines of, Mr. Beasley, don't worry. We've already put in a call and somebody's going to come and take really good care of you. And he flipped out. And I'm like, it's a fucking troll. Their name is Troll. What the fuck? You took that seriously?
Oh, man.
He called his wife and all this other shit. And oh my God. Just in case they come for me, I think we need to get a lawyer. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking troll. And then the troll's like, buddy, my name's Troll. I'm fucking with you. What the hell? Even the troll's like, dude, you're overreacting. It was a joke. What the fuck?
Okay, so you now know how to
make
get
a
Rob
troll
Beasley.
feel bad for trolling.
Yes.
That's 2 achievements. He is going to win the internet.
Well, you now know how to get Rob Beasley to quickly rage quit. You just start playing "They're Coming to Take Me Away." Haha.
Yeah.
Just start screaming randomly. Okay, it's time to go to the happy room. No, not the happy room.
Big dogs, not the ugly jacket again. I don't like that one. So I can't get out of that one.
Now, the punchline is...
I don't have the control.
The punchline is, we did let him come in here. I did actually click on the allow button, and we're more than willing to let him actually speak. He chose instead to sit there and jump up and down and demand controls in a room in which you can't have controls, and then proceeded to interrupt the entire conversation and act like a child. So, yeah, sorry. When you come in and... When you walk into a room and start trolling the hell out of everyone in the room, you get what you deserve.
Yeah.
Well...
Very much.
Is it? I just want to ask you a quick. Is this being recorded live?
Oh yeah, we are broadcasting live. All cameras are disabled over the for the sake of the stream. It is policy of Insomnia Shuffle. We do have rules. Most of them are unlisted and are kind of trollish. Now, this is a place where we come together and sit around and relax and kind of be jerks to each other and just fuck around and have a good old time.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we're assholes. But that's kind of the point. You know, it's everybody needs a place where they can kind of wind down and kind of be a little bit of a schmuck sometimes and just do whatever. There are no taboos here.
Sacred cows are slaughtered.
Yeah, the only taboo is basically getting butt hurt.
Basically, if you say something like heathens won't kick me, you'll get kicked. If you start trying to bring your religious crap into a conversation to interrupt everything and don't let other people talk, you will be kicked. And other than that, there aren't that many rules, really. I mean, it's just minor crap like that. It's basic codes of conduct. You know, I say shut the fuck up for a couple minutes and offer somebody the floor, you respect it. That's it. But I don't do that too often. I usually just yell out things like, hey, 2 at a time!
Well, I'll let you know if you don't see Rob Beasley next week. You'll know why.
Well, he's the thing is, I have when I was invited into some of these little groups to start observing. Now, mind you, I know some of these people, and I've ran into you before. You and I aren't like buddies. We actually, I think last time we dealt with each other, I damn near blocked you. But, you know, I don't necessarily hold grudges based on this.
For that. I don't know why you did that.
I don't remember what the argument was over. I just remember it annoyed me.
Let's not reopen old wounds.
No,
now.
I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was just some argument that annoyed the crap out of me at the time.
Something to do with a coupon or?
Nah, I don't fucking remember. It could have been. Who knows
coupon
with me?
Thing.
Who knows with me? But regardless, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, but he seems to think that I'm some grand ally of yours, and I'm like, no, you moron. I'm friends with Jello because he joins me on Cult Night because he's the one that'll sit there and completely fucking objectifies Teal Swan. And I need somebody to do that because that's the whole lore of Teal Swan is that there are all these stupid guys just following her around drooling and listening to every word she says because pretty face say kind of thing. So I need somebody to be that little daemon in the room.
They're led by their club.
But he has this weird idea that, you know, I'm in league with all these. It's like, no, fuck you, dude. I'm just some schmuck on the internet like everyone else is.
Well, speaking of schmucks on the internet, I want to ask your guys' opinion of something. What I'm doing with all these rocket launches I'm going to is that for every rocket launch that actually turns out to be decent, like not shitty weather and not like, you know, canceled or anything like that, I dedicate to a person. So the first one was Marai Zeller, second one was Houseway. So this one, it's a day before Halloween.
Ooh.
So guess who it's being, this rocket launch is going to be dedicated to?
Who?
This should be really fucking obvious.
The Pumpkin King?
The Pumpkin King? Well, you were close.
I know, man.
Okay, so basically, I am going to read something, and I want you guys to, you know, judge how it sounds. So it basically starts off like this. Okay, I'm now going to read something that I was totally not paid to read. Okay, so we're off to try and appease angry Pumpkin today. NASA has decided to try and calm him down by putting his likeness on one of their rockets while Obama engages in negotiations with all the world's breweries not affiliated with Bud Light. Basically, we're trying to send him a year's supply of booze, which is about 3 super tankers for him.
I'd like to point out I did actually send the link to Pumpkin and the dickhead hasn't shown up.
Yeah, go figure. We're hoping these offerings, along with the sacrifice of all modern pop stars, will help him look beyond the fact that we brutally murdered and carved up his kin, or at the very least make him laugh. The idea of having him pissed off is horrifying, especially when it's justified, considering the sort of shit he does without any real reason. And no, before he says anything, that orphanage attacked me is not a valid excuse. We're hoping this all works out, or we may all perish in the coming one-man worldwide riot. Pumpkin, have mercy on us all if rocket goes up.
Okay, sounds like a really weird eulogy to me, but okay.
I'll also do a few shout-outs. I'll do a shout-out to 13
I'm sorry, I'm going to
and all the
interrupt.
people that are jealous.
I'm going to interrupt for a second, and I'm going to put Sid on the spot for a moment. Are you watching that shit?
Oh, I'm right into it.
Care to take a few choice quotes?
Oh, sure. You're near the end, Jewish poof. I got plenty. Palliative care.
This is Rob talking about that he's going to use his superpowers against us.
Two sides to every coin. Nope, now I'm really annoyed. Time for my superpowers.
The superpowers of room control that he doesn't have. Yeah.
I will destroy every one of you bullies. I will be merciless.
Where's this coming from? Where's this?
Outside chat.
It's an outside chat. Actually, so can you
Can
add me to that
somebody
group?
add me?
Yeah,
Can somebody add me to
everybody.
that group? Of course we can. We can add you.
And everybody. Who wants to be added? Reds?
Oh,
Add them all. Add them all.
Redline, Para, and who else?
Red.
Rhetoric channel.
Add them all.
What are you today? Question mark?
Rob has superpowers.
Yeah.
Question. Van wants to be added too.
KD too?
Yeah, add everybody. Doesn't matter. Add the whole lot. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Deirdre's probably still already on there.
But Rob had, Rob was hanging out about 3 or 4 days ago, and someone asked him the question, like, what happens if your channel goes down? He goes, I've got a backup plan. I've got 4 plans. And it's like, yeah, the whole 4 friends you've got who won't give you any more accounts to fucking log in anymore.
Jello in the house.
Jello!
Yeah, little Mr.
Twice.
Little Mr. B couldn't control his stupidity, so yeah, he got his ass thrown out.
Why don't you make him an account 13 and give it to him? And what do you
I'm
mean,
not
no?
going to give. No. I'm not paying $5 to give him a company account under freelance. Fuck no.
No, not a company one. Just a
No.
email.
This Hangout. The only way to get controls here is to actually have a company account under Freelance Vigilante.
Mm-hmm.
That's
If Rob wants to have another account, Rob has to figure out how to do another account on his own.
Yeah.
Jello, that's your responsibility to teach him.
No. I don't want him to be here doing this. I don't like the fact that he's hurting himself.
Yeah. Well, there is definitely a point to that.
Yeah.
What's this palliative care shit he's got going on there?
He's basically wishing all of us to be in palliative care, to be basically having wet nurse wipe our asses.
God,
well,
I
not a wet
wish
nurse.
I
but-
Should be hot.
You have no clue what you're dealing with. Pull the video now, or I'll lock your fate in.
Okay.
Wait. Read the next line. Read the next line, would you?
Someone add me.
What video, stupid?
That's a fair question, because you're like throwing a thread in there. It's like, I better do this or that video for man. What video are you talking about, Dumbo?
Rob, just so you know, I control your fate. I control whether you get into heaven or go to hell. And I put one rule that I don't forgive into the book that I made those people write, and that's blasphemy. And you've just violated it.
It works so much better when you're on camera, but I can't do that, unfortunately. I have to keep them off. Yeah. On my end, at least.
Oh, you know what? You've just ruined Red's Rhetoric's life. You told him that you're dead.
He's got a fucking death threat against you, Red. You're
He's
gone.
a death threat against me
Hang on,
tonight.
hang on. No. I got this. In 3, 2, 1. There you go. It's like your holy shit. Although I spelled it incorrectly now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, I love the way
stupid. It's contagious.
It's Dave.
Yeah, his stupid is contagious. Like holy shit.
And CDU and Dave.
There you go. RE.
Until you're Dave Hart.
YOU.
Hang on. While you're sitting here wanting to correct his spelling, keep in mind that he wrote a book.
Jello.
Hold the fuck up.
Jello Schultz.
Everyone, do me a favor.
Jello Schultz.
Whoa. Hang on. Red line 1.
Hang on. Hold up. Shut the fuck up for a sec. Did I hear this correctly? Because I'm hoping that someone's bullshitting right now. He wrote a book.
Yes.
Can I have the link to said book, please?
Actually, hang on a second. Sid, do you have Red on Skype?
No.
Okay, I'm going to ask you guys in the sidebar to exchange Skype
Bye,
information so that you
bitches.
can indulge him a little, Sid, because if I recall correctly, you have, yeah.
I need to do research on these fucktards for Dumb Fuck of the Year.
I'd be more than happy. Let me get. Oh, Skype's up. All right.
There we go.
What is the book about?
The fact
You,
that it
you,
exists
you
is
don't you don't want to know.
Let me put it this way: it's a 400-page book. The last 200 pages are the index, which is almost entirely Wikipedia.
What?
You heard me.
Yep. Talk about dumb fuck of the year.
Anyway, this book, incidentally, he's assured us, is the greatest book ever written, and it's going to bring world peace. It's going to destroy Islam, and it's going to get rid of all false notions, and make everyone enlightened by stripping away the ego. Because
that's
yeah,
a paradox.
He's got something. He's going to destroy atheism too, as well.
That's a paradox, though. How can it get rid of false notions and still exist?
yeah, pretty much.
Because he's enlightened and you're not.
And this would be Nodvik. He actually watches my videos. Even the insane 3.5-hour ones.
I didn't make it all the way through that one, though.
Oh, that one was fucking painful, man.
You also misspelled dead, you fucking piece of shit.
Anyway.
He learned how to spell it from Spawn.
Okay, here's the thing. Rob, your stupidity is so immense and so contagious that you actually got me to misspell a word. Holy fuck. Rob, okay, I usually don't do this. When I'm dead set on someone actually winning, they have my vote. But I'm really thinking about changing my mind and changing my vote from Dranism to you. Seriously, you are bringing fucked heartbeat.
Dude, try to watch what you can of that 3.5-hour video, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, you can skip probably the first hour of it even.
That's the thing. I'm actually afraid. I'm actually afraid to watch it.
Actually, let me put it this way. The reason why that video exists, the second of the two, is because after the first video, I'm like, holy fuck, I don't want to deal with this idiot again. And one of my patrons bribed me to. That's the only reason why I even bothered having that second chat. But I manipulated the crap out of him, and he didn't even see what was happening.
And as I said, advise somebody else, smoke at least 2 joints before watching it.
And as a reminder, seeing as I did just mention it, I do have a Patreon account. And it's coming up the end of the month, which means it's horror time. So, yeah, like, subscribe, go Patreon, yada, yada, yada. There's a couple things you can get there, like an intro or outro from one of the critters. Like, for example, we have Skeptic Squirrel and Fundy Fox. I wouldn't recommend the Bully Goat because all he ever says is, bah! He's kind of a schmuck that way. He has a speech impediment.
Yeah. Oh, also, I do want to inform everyone of something. Something pretty amazing happened today. Besides me getting tickets to go see a fucking rocket launch and make all you fuckers jealous.
Is it just one hair, or is it all bushed out?
Yeah, so, but I got a message from a YouTuber who wants to remain anonymous for some fucking reason, but I actually met the dude in person. He was actually really cool, and he is one of these people that hates flat earther bullshit just as much as I do, and he says, look, dude, I have a boat, and I see that you've been wanting a boat that can go out, you know, that has the capability of going miles and miles offshore for your fucking weather balloon thing. I am willing to donate my time to boat you out to the landing site of your weather balloon thing. So I officially have a fucking boat. And also, the Mobius cameras that were originally selected for this, but they didn't have the battery life, they just came out with a new version called V3. And the Mobius V3 has the same hardware but a different battery that can make it last 2.5 hours. So we got cameras that for $70 each will last 2.5 hours, have full 1080p video. We have a GPS that doesn't suck this time. We put the order in for the balloon already, and come summer or around April, March of next year, we are going to be launching this fucking thing, and this time it's going to work.
Okay, my jelly beans officially have salt on them.
Yes.
Wow,
That's
sexy.
right. So it turns out YouTube has actually done a good job this time by finding me someone that has a fucking boat, so that I didn't have to buy one myself because I'm poor.
Rock the fuck on, man. Rock the fuck on.
Good. And also, one person actually asked me, why don't you put a camera on your weather balloon that doesn't distort the image at all, that's not fisheye, so that you can see the curvature? Why? Because what's the fucking point? They're going to find some bullshit reason to not accept it. They're going to say I faked it somehow. They're going to say I CGI'd it somehow. Even though I'm not running a multi-million-dollar operation, I can't CGI for shit.
Oh, hang on a minute. I just remembered something. I haven't discussed my midlife crisis with you, Redline.
Oh, shit.
I've decided for my midlife crisis, I'm going to get a Polaris slingshot.
Wait a minute. Why a slingshot, though?
Because it's at a good price point.
It's $22,000.
Yeah, it's a good price point.
It's a toy for $22,000.
Did you miss the point he said midlife crisis?
Yeah.
I got that, but if you're gonna have a midlife crisis, at least have the common courtesy to have 4 wheels on the damn thing.
They do have 4 wheels.
No.
Oh, sorry,
don't.
they have 3. Never mind. Yeah, 3. But that's the point.
Yeah, 2 in the front, one in the back.
Yeah, and they look like the fucking Batmobile.
Of course. Okay, I will admit they look cool, but fuck.
What?
22 grand. That's a whole fucking car.
Yeah, and I'm going to buy that after I after I have my new studio custom built for the show continuation.
Okay. Hear me out here.
And possibly after I buy a new house for cash.
There is a car coming out called the Elio that follows the same concept.
Actually, that's been coming out for a while. They still don't have any people actually working on it, and it doesn't look anywhere near as cool. But there's actually some talk as to it may possibly be a scam.
Yeah, I understand that, but think of it like this: in the off chance it doesn't become a scam,
if it does come out, I'm buying one for my daughter.
Okay, here's the thing: it's $6,800, brand new.
I know.
87 to the gallon, and doesn't cost $22,000 fucking dollars.
Whatever happened to those little bitty cars that they sold back in like the 60s and 70s, where it was one-seater, and when you wanted to park it, you'd get out, lift the front end, and push it into the space.
Okay, I'll tell you what, 13. I'll make you a deal.
Hang on a second. Actually, I'm not going to put this in the sidebar because, well, I trust almost everyone in this room. Not everyone, so let me cut that out of there.
No. Don't do anything that you might regret.
No. I'm going to Skype it to you.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. If you have $22,000 to just throw around, you give me $22,000, and I'll give you my Trans Am because I know exactly what I'm going to do with that $22K.
Redline, check.
22 really, really good hookers.
Check Skype and feel free to react on air.
Well, I don't want to give anything away, so
Yeah,
I'll just.
Well, what's
I'll
out?
just shut up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just shut up. So.
Does that adjust your viewpoint slightly?
Well, it does and it doesn't.
Okay.
The thing is that you could have my car. I'm willing to sell you my Trans Am, which is faster, meaner, sounds much better, and it still looks like the Batmobile.
Well,
but
the
cool
whole
version.
no, dude. The whole point of a midlife crisis mobile is to get as much attention as possible, just for the fuck of it.
Okay, I will admit it's not going to get as many what the fuck is that thing as, a Polaris slingshot. I do admit this, but you have to agree that it's a lot better in every single conceivable practical way.
Yes, but do I get to feel that, being on the fucking road, kind of a little bit of a wild with the steering and whatnot?
You can take the T-tops off and it gets close.
I don't know, man. I'll think about it.
Wait
a minute, you want to get rid of your car?
No,
I
I don't want to
baby.
get. I'm basically stopping you from making a horrible mistake because I know eventually you're going to get tired of it and then you'll sell it back to me.
By the way, I have to interject here and say, Jello, love the image. Wilson.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and by the way, Beasley, karma.
Hey,
Okay, fine. If you want to get the Polaris slingshot, then at least go for the extended package for 26. Because
Actually, yeah, that's what I was going to do, because I want the one with the backup camera and the full display console, because that looks really kind of nice.
and also you're gonna have to promise me that I can drive it at least once.
Backup cameras are good.
Yeah, I guess so.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Actually, if I do, though, we're going to have to do things kind of a little bit differently than I normally would.
Like what you
Like
figured.
finding a way to mount your fucking GoPro on that puppy.
Oh, I already figured that out.
Okay.
Trust me, I got the equipment. If you got the ride, I got the equipment, and I'll meet up with you in Texas, so you can come down here to Florida.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Just make sure all the wheels are greased.
Well, I'll tell you what. We can you bring the slingshot to Florida. I got the jet ski ready to go. And we'll
I'll
fucking
just have to check on the laws between here and there, because some states consider it a motorcycle and some consider it a car.
No. In Florida, we don't have a helmet law.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, in some states, it's classified as a motorcycle in terms of registration, and in some,
Oh,
it's
that's
classified as a
also
car,
something
yeah.
Florida's not a part of.
In terms of the driver's license thing, some of them require motorcycle license. Texas doesn't, and I don't think Florida does, but I'm
No,
pretty sure the
Florida
ones
doesn't.
between don't.
They were doing that thing. One thing that Paul Elio did for his Elio car, since it follows the same concept, was getting the motorcycle license thing kind of not needed for driving that type of vehicle.
Yeah.
And so what they actually did was they actually got a very good success with all the southern states, but it's the northern states, the ones right by Canada, that are being the biggest pain in the ass. And then Elio said, listen, Canada wasn't this complicated. What the fuck, America? So another reason why Canada is a little bit better than us.
I'll be
We
right
like
back.
to be chill.
I'll be right back. It's time for me to take my nightly meds.
Yeah, there was I was thinking about getting the Elio, honestly, for myself.
Hey, Johnny May, did you get a recording of that shit that was going on last night?
Yeah, I sure did, and the one this morning.
I fucking knew that was. Oh, god damn it.
Oh no, well, it was a fucking classic. I had to record it. I even said to Benny, I says, have you been recording? He said, oh, parts of it, but he says, some people put some fucking porn up and fucked it. And I says, well, you didn't have to edit it out, but I got it. Right? I just got to, I don't have a channel, but I'm just going to upload it and give it to Benny, and he can fuck around with it and put it up. But it's a classic.
Good stuff in there.
I'm looking forward to it.
Matter of fact, I might even give it to you, Sydney. Actually, I think I'll give it to you to put on your channel.
Sure, I'll put it on my channel.
We got several minutes of Rob acting like an absolute baby last night. Mine. It was fucking great.
Actually, to tell you the truth, Beasley's filling up my hard drive.
Giggity.
The lab coat guys are, oh fuck, that's hilarious. We are really
That's
gonna...
filling up Beasley's wall. Have you heard about that?
No.
Oh, welcome to Living Well. Okay, for fuck's sake, Rob. Spelling. Shit.
He's popping into private chats of Vlad's in and
He
taking
gets the letters in reverse.
Oh, I'm gonna get some beer. Hang on.
Yeah, me too. I've got some beer. I started drinking at fucking lunchtime. I don't normally drink this early, but I had to. And I went and bought another 4 cases of beer.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I know.
Johnny, you taught Rob a trick, Johnny.
What's that, buddy?
He's been popping into Hangouts that Vlad is in and screen capping his face, and he's got a wall of printed out pictures of Vlad's face.
And tattoos.
And tattoos. Now this is his kitchen. Benny, this is what Vlad's kitchen looks like.
And people wonder about Rob's sexuality.
Yeah, no, I've got it. Yeah, and this is what he's. You know what I was thinking about doing is printing up fucking tattoos and putting them on my elbow and go, "Hey, what do you reckon about this, Beasley?"
And people wonder about Beasley's sexuality. I mean, he's getting photos of the tattoos and everything. He always questions people's sexuality.
Yeah,
homo, aren't you?
I've got him on that one today. Every time he talks to a bloke, he goes, "Are you gay?"
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna ask this, Rob Beasley. I got a very serious question for you, and this is part of my ongoing investigation here. Who is your favorite porn star?
Ooh,
that's a tough one.
Yeah, so go ahead and leave the name of your favorite porn star in the comments, and if it's a dude, that's gonna be very telling.
I'd really have a hard time with that one. I'm like the only guy that doesn't watch porn.
Everyone has a favorite porn star.
I've got several from different genres. So are you talking like what, midget or?
No, it has to be all.
Don't judge me.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to odd myself out here because I don't know the names of any porn stars off the top of my head.
Oh, come on.
There was one that just talked to Gad's dad.
Just say Jeff Stryker.
I don't know who that is, though.
Just say Rob Beasley. Apparently, he's pretty hot.
I'll go with that.
Alexander Carson.
No, wow. Okay, so look, I guess, and this is also a question for all of Rob Beasley supporters out there, if there are any. If so, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Well, hang on. Before we go further than this, let's go through the list here. We have the Crazy Rose.
She's jumped ship. She jumped ship.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she jumped last night when JD came in the room. She jumped. She says no, because Beasley came in there and says, "I want fucking road controls and fucking yada yada yada." And JD came in the fucking room to drive a wedge between us both, and it was on. It was on for young and old, and that was a classic. That one, you got to see that one.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, it was good. It was a classic.
Wait.
Yeah. So you got Rose is out.
Shipped in what way?
How about Luke Dog?
No. Luke Dog came into the room today on a hangout, and he says, "No, Rob, I don't like your fucking Jesus. It's not the Bible, Jesus." So yeah, there's a bit of a fucking rift going on there.
Wow.
So we really can't count Luke Dog in.
And he's been fighting with Benny too.
Oh yeah, Benny, because Benny wouldn't make any more accounts and told him to fuck off. No more accounts for you. So Benny's on the bad side. Anybody else got nominated?
Hang on though, I gotta cut
What
it.
about that kid JP?
Wait, hang on.
Oh, yeah,
Guys, shut up a minute. Host says chill for a second. I'm getting a lot of stuff in the external here right quick. There's a number of conversations from former hangouts that some of us are still in. That's what all the external commentary is from. Sorry, go ahead. Just had to let them know what the fuck's going on. You guys can talk now.
I still want to know what Rob Beasley's favorite porn star is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, put it this way: Rob Beasley in a hangout, non-live hangout, by the way, which I recorded by accident because I clicked the wrong button. He unleashed his fucking unsafe porn folder, and I can't share it with you because then this channel will go down. So
actually, I wouldn't have you share it anyway. But beyond that, this channel wouldn't actually go down because, per Shuffle rules, I turn bandwidth off, so there's no actual video shown on stream other than the icons.
Yep, pretty much.
Because I'm not a dumb fuck.
Well, if
anymore.
No, you.
I have
okay.
got a screen cap of his unsafe porn folder, and it's a classic.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. No, I better not share it. No, just in case. Fuck it.
Which is why it's perfectly valid to ask, hey, what's your favorite porn star? I'm sure he has one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I don't think anybody's actually asked Beasley about that, but that's a good question.
It is a good question.
I'm worried it might be Bulldog.
It's what we it's a question we should all ask ourselves, personally. We should have a moment and personally reflect, who is my favorite porn star?
I mean, he is weirdly obsessed with. Actually, he's more obsessed with me these days. It seems. Good grief.
Exactly.
you're
So
right.
that's what I'm saying. If he actually gives me a dude's name, that's gonna be very telling.
I feel kind of bad, He was all focused on Bulldog, and now he's starting to get hyper focused on me. I feel like I took away a dog's chew toy.
Oh.
I don't mind losing the title, but then again,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Oh no. Anyway.
It's like passing of the glove.
I'm sitting here with my dog sitting next to me, just staring at me like, "Hey, Dad, you said the word dog." Okay, Boris, good puppy.
Oh yeah. So if I share this photo, it won't go up.
No,
Are
it
you
will
sure
not.
about that?
It will not go up. It can't hit the stream. It actually can't. My bandwidth is off, and I'm only feeding what shows on my stream, which you're not going to.
Right. Okay. Because I'd like to share your fucking Beasley's fucking porn folder.
Beasley has a porn folder? Oh wow, nice.
Oh, it's called unsafe. Unsafe, by the way. Unsafe.
What does that even mean?
Ask Beasley. It's called unsafe porn.
Hey
I don't know
Beasley,
what it means.
if you can shed some light on this, what does the unsafe mean? If you can comment that'd be great.
Well, it's unsafe porn that people should be looking at. I suppose. I don't know. It could be kiddie porn. It could be any sort of porn. But he shared it. And I got it.
So unsafe porn, as opposed to sort of porn that
safe porn. Yeah, safe.
Porn
So obviously, if you've got unsafe, there must be a safe one.
So Beasley's got a dark side to him, eh?
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. I didn't realise he had a dark side.
Well, it doesn't really surprise me because look how he goes off the handle.
Oh well, yes, he definitely flies off the handle. There's no doubt about that.
Like a manic, crazy maniac. And he says he's not bipolar.
Well,
like I said, I'm not convinced he is. I think it just might be a different form of dementia caused by something else. But
when
not
he's
hitting me as bipolar.
Nice and relaxed and everything, blah, he's all okay. But then, bang! He loses it like a volcano, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just see if this comes up. I don't know if it's going to come up, but this is his porn folder. It's very unsafe.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, nothing will hit the stream. It's only icons, and right now your icon isn't even up there anyway.
Nothing will hit the stream?
Nothing can hit the stream.
Interesting choice of words with looking at a porn folder. Just saying.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Have you seen that unsafe porn before? It's very unsafe by any means.
I've not, but all cameras are. But all we get on the stream is just the icons.
Well, once we get the the test back of that semen, will we find out if it's safe or not?
Ooh.
That's a good video you got.
We know a Muslim who'll taste it.
Incidentally, Stan, I did make sure that you had the link. I actually re-invited you, and you can also find the link via the 13 Shadows feed on G+, or through Shadow Heathen's feed. It's linked on both to the people that are on my list, and Stan, you are on my list. So.
And as you can see, that Rob has been highlighted. He's white boxed, right? As you can see in my picture, and he's showing his unsafe porn.
Well, he's got to have something. Now we know why he locks himself in his room 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
Johnny, that's way too small of a picture. I can't fap to it. Is there any way you could? Sort of.
We'll make it bigger.
Well,
hang on a second.
Picture for
do we only have the one picture, or do we have like a whole? Yeah.
Well, he had 4 pictures, but he just wanted to show the best one. It's pretty unsafe.
And to the poor people at home that can't see anything that we're talking about.
I can give it a little bit of a description. It's
I do a better one than
no. Let's just leave it as it is.
But look at those reprobates in the room. Look, there's JD and he's involved in it.
You've got no proof of that. You've got no proof of that. None of those people have ever been caught retrobating on camera.
Did you say cocked retrobating?
He might have.
Mm-hmm. That's
And look at
backing
this.
up.
Rob, you see Rob Beasley? He's recording. He's recording this.
He's welcome to.
No, look, see on my screen. He's got recording.
Well, this is live. The entire thing's on air, so yeah.
No, that was
No, he's talking about that
He
screenshot.
called us out. He's called us out showing fucking, unsafe porn, and he's the one who's got a recording on the screen.
What's your outside chat saying about the porn, Shadow?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I'm not actually looking at it right now.
All I know about Rob Beasley is the one time I've been in the same conversation as him, he's threatened me with criminal abuse.
Oh, you mean on the screen you're looking at? It says he's recording. Okay, never mind. Okay.
He gave me
I
the
can't
test
actually
last
see anyone's screens, mind you. So.
No, I'm looking at the YouTube stream that Paranorm posted.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
He wished ass cancer on me a couple of days ago. Last night he just said you're dead.
Oh, he said you're dead to me tonight.
Yeah, no, he didn't say
You're gonna kill me tonight.
He didn't say you're dead to me. He said you're dead.
Oh,
See,
same here.
it's not fair. You guys just are dead, but he's gonna kill me because I'm a Jew. That's not fucking fair.
Oh yeah, and a gay Jew too. You're gay, Sydney. You're gay.
I cost your head.
Okay. Now, as you've noticed, one of the
You're dead to me tonight.
now, as you have noticed, one of the occasional visitors of the Insomnia Shuffle stand has decided to come in and join us because he was morbidly curious. Are those images still up so you can see what the fuck we're talking about?
If you're interested in Beasley, it is definitely a morbid curiosity.
Oh yeah.
Did you want me to put the image back up?
Yep, and also, Rob, just very quickly between you and me, you haven't answered the question of who your favorite porn star is. I really need to know this, so don't fuck around, man. If you're gonna win this award, you need to be presented this award in a proper fashion, and for that, I need to know who your favorite porn star is. I might have them present it to you.
I have a prediction of one. John Holmes.
Oh.
I will have John Holmes present you the fucking award if you win.
Oh,
God damn it, I will make that shit happen.
Fuck, you're gonna have to dig him up.
Oh, hang on. Look who else has I found in the room. Look at that. Soccer's in the room. Oh, and who's that guy on the end? He's a sexual predator, that guy.
Oh.
That guy
yeah,
there.
Mark.
He's a sexual
Must be,
predator.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's definitely a sexual predator. Look at his face.
God, that stuff drives me. He insists that he's such a good judge of people, but he can't figure out what the hell a sigh means.
Sigh.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that flat earther guy?
Alright, I've had enough of that picture.
There we go.
Oh, I feel better now.
Oh, knock one off.
Banai, why won't you make me a new account, Banai?
Because I've run out of fucking telephone numbers, Rob.
Turn it down.
Rose,
Turn it
can you do
down.
one
I
for
need
me?
a new account. Turn it down.
Luke, can you do another fucking? Luke's run out of fucking accounts as well.
No, you also have to say the word you also have to say I'm enlightened like every 5 fucking words.
Yeah, every 5 words you do have to say. Because I'm enlightened, you see, so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, you fucking bastards.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
fucking
close, but
enlightened.
there needs more cursing. I'm enlightened, you fucking jerk.
Yeah.
Don't be such an asshole. You gotta be fucking enlightened like me, cocksucker.
You're not fucking enlightened like I am, you see.
Come on, who's gonna fucking make him an account? Come on, who's gonna take one for the boys?
No.
No. I think Red should do it. Red doesn't know nothing about him yet. Yeah, I reckon it's Red. Red, make fucking Beasley an account. Give him an account. It's your turn, buddy. You got to take one for the boys.
You know what? Beasley is probably the perfect candidate to be taken in by Redline and him give out $2,000 on accident.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's. I'm actually curious now. Given the contenders so far. Now, of course, I still need to fill the remaining spots. But of the 7 so far, who would you vote for? And if you need me to repeat who's actually on the list, I'll be more than happy to.
Honestly,
Put it this way, Red. When you make this account,
Okay, all right, and before anyone decides, so basically the award again is Dumbfuck of the Year, and this is who I got so far. Number 1 is Duranism. He's a flat Earth fucktard that basically pulls random facts in quotes out of his ass. 2, MG42 Pillbox, aka Bubbles, no introduction needed. G-Man, the one of the biggest fucktards I've ever seen. Jamal Williams, aka Pussy Bitch, best known for being a pussy bitch. Rocket Ronnie / True Empiricism, pretend biologist. Jungle Jargon, no fucking introduction needed. And 7, Rob Beasley, the person that we have.
No. You've got to put Rob Beasley as number 1. Okay?
No. It isn't. This isn't a ranking as to who's going to win or who's leading or anything like that. This is just the nomination order.
Yeah. So just who out there would you vote for? And it's okay to vote for more than one.
I would vote for True Empiricism.
True Empiricism. Okay, I got one.
You really think he's dumber than fucking Rob?
Yep.
Honestly, though, I think I'd go for Pillbox.
I think Red. Honestly, I think you've gotta meet Rob. He's a special kind of stupid.
Well, the thing is, he is, but he's legitimately dumb. And the thing is, some of these others show a little bit more intelligence than he has. So, doesn't that make them more of a dumb fuck?
I don't know. I think he's about as dumb of a dumb fuck as there is.
The thing is, he puts the dumb in dumb fuck, and what we really want is, in my book, you want to put the fuck in dumb fuck. You know.
Well, the thing is pure empiricism. He's normal. He's sane. Well, while Rob has a mental illness.
Well, he's got something going on there, dementia or something. Yeah.
I don't think it's a mental illness. I think it's more of a case of narcissism out the ass, and just a severe case of being an uneducated fuck. Now that could definitely give off the appearance of mental illness, but I've seen this type of shit in many people that think the Earth is flat, or that there's some fucking like chemtrailers and shit like that. They all talk and act the exact same way.
Yeah, but he only thinks he's Jesus.
This guy's got a messiah complex. There's fucked up shit going on, man. You gotta meet this guy, Red. It's special. It's
Hang
special.
on, you've missed out on some. What about Trey Jadlow?
Wait, Rod, have you talked to Trey this time around?
I talked to him last year. I don't think I've talked to him once this year. Not even in comments, because when I talked to him last year, it was such a fucking train wreck, and then everyone else decided to jump in on it. So I was like, yeah, have your fun with them. I did. The only thing he could say is the only thing he did was not clarify his fucking definitions. And then when you asked him to clarify, it didn't make any sense because it directly contradicted what he said previously.
So not much difference. Okay.
So yes, I don't think Trey is a dumb fuck. I think Trey is just severely confused or just extremely dishonest.
No, dishonest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with dishonest as well. So that doesn't make him a dumb fuck. That just makes him dishonest. So that puts him in the same category as Matt Slick. Not a dumb fuck, just extremely dishonest.
It's a compelling argument, yeah.
Also, isn't Pillbox a Poe?
That's what I heard.
There is some debate on the matter as to whether he is or not, and that started basically when since he first came on here. But courtesy of some of the arguments that he's had with, or discussions he had with Mouty, we've kind of decided that he's not.
I've yet to see any evidence that he's not a Poe.
Well, this comes mostly from the discussions with Mouty. He does seem to legitimately believe, well, at least everything prior to him deciding he's a flat earther.
I know, but what he does, his method is to come on loud and interrupt, and loud and laugh and interrupt, like.
Yeah, but the thing is that he does this in Hangouts, where it's basically an echo chamber, but he'll stay in these Hangouts for like 3 hours at a time, and
he'll also do the same shit off air.
Yeah, multiple times, and if you're doing that, that is a lot of dedication that I am just gonna say that no one fucking has. No one has that much dedication to be opposed. So, and that's a thing. I basically did a ranking, and a couple more people said that he was a Poe than not a Poe, but there were a lot of comments saying, "Listen, he's actually kind of both. He might be trolling as far as the flat earther side, but all the rest of the shit, yeah, he wholeheartedly believes."
But I mean, here's what it comes down to. I mean, this isn't a clear case of this person is not even worthy of our time. Like, for example, Armored Christian. I mean,
Oh, that guy's just.
I mean, that idiot. I invited him into a hangout, and he's like, "No, man, I'm not going to an hangout full of atheists." I'm like, "Dude, this is a hangout full of Christians. I'm the only atheist here."
Yeah.
There were 5 fucking Christians in the room. He's like, "No, I totally don't want to go in there." I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. You're a..." And basically, the Christians in the room were like, you know, it could just be that he doesn't want to come in here because we Christians will be able to identify him as a fraud, which is different than, you know, no true Scotsman. It's simply they think that he's not legit. So based upon that, yeah, sorry,
He's not very
Jerome,
good at
he's just a Poe. He's just a crappy ass Poe.
Add him to the list.
He doesn't make it on the list. He's just a Poe.
Yeah, I've actually had conversations with him, and by conversation I mean just a few back and forth comments. He doesn't make it on the list. I'm sorry, he just doesn't. There's so many more people that deserve it, and
You have
also
to be at least vaguely interesting.
yeah, and make no mistake, even though they're on the list now, it can always be updated. The list isn't.
Hang on. Nodvik, please stop deep throating your mic. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was
someone
plugging
was
shit
deep throating it. Get a pop filter. It stops the deep throatingness.
No, I took my headset off to stick the charging cord in, is what that was.
Oh, okay. Then get the charging port out of your ass.
Anyway,
so
I had to. You heard it.
Yeah.
So anyway, and make no mistake, the list can always be modified to accommodate a more deserving dumb fuck. So the list isn't finalized until the videos are uploaded. When the videos are uploaded, then it's voting away. Let the votes speak. As of right now, I decided to add Jamal Williams because, oh my god, that guy was such a pussy bitch, and he thought that he was making a legit point.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, so get this. Apparently, not only does the guy fail at basic geometry.
Hang on,
basic
Jamal
math,
Williams is one of these ones that sits there and basically like, "I'll own your ass, I'll own your ass, well come on in. I'll own your ass, I'll own your ass, well come on in. I'm coming. Well, where are you? I'm coming. Are you breathing heavy? What the fuck do you mean you're coming?
Yeah, exactly. He won't actually show up to a debate or a discussion on Google Plus. He also will assert things and then not back them up like every single flat earther out there. But he takes it to the next level. I can basically read off some of the comments, but I don't want to bore you since they go on for fucking ever. Basically, his idea of a good argument is copying and pasting a already typed up list of links that he has on his G Plus page with comments that have already been typed out in advance without actually addressing the point. So basically, it's a never-ending chain of shifting the goalpost. After you debunk one thing, he has so many more fucking questions, and he just bombards the shit out of you with these. And if you don't answer every single one of them, you know, he's basically going to claim victory without actually answering any questions himself. Yeah. You ask him a question directly, he will ignore it and ask his own questions as if that makes his fucking case for him. And I'm like, you really think I'm not noticing what you're doing here? You really think that I'm that dumb?
Quick note, yeah, corporate hangouts don't actually have external chat. Granted, I can type in them, but I'm the fucking admin.
Yeah. And this appears to be the same issue with karma. Because apparently a supposedly good argument is that, oh, why is the United Nations symbol the flat earth? Har, har, har.
Because it's a flag. It's two-dimensional, you fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, and also, how else are they supposed to show non-bias to one region? Oh, sure, I'm going to show only half of the planet that we live on and be biased towards this region while completely neglecting the other half. You know, there are many ways to depict it. A round one just seems to work best.
They should have just showed Pangea.
I read the United Nations. Oh shit, sorry. I put it on Rose on a non-live hangout about that the argument they used for that United Nations one. I don't want to say it on here just in case they're listening, but if you want to hear my argument for that, it kills them every time. Right?
Yeah,
about that.
I also have my own argument for it.
No, this one here, it contradicts their argument, right, straight off the bat. Right? And then I got Rose on it, and she said, fuck you, and she kicked me out of the room. Right?
Well,
So
the argument that I say is that, well, let's say the United Nations made a seal that only showed half of the round Earth. Would that automatically mean that the Earth is round simply because they used it as their fucking symbol? And
no, I go back
always give me is no.
further.
Well, the answer they always give me for my question is no. Then I go, then by default, what you're basically admitting to doing is that your previous assertion is an equivocation fallacy by your own admission, by your own logic. Just because someone uses a certain symbol as their fucking logo or whatever doesn't mean that that's the fucking shape of the Earth, you fucking retard.
Yeah, I like I said, I go back one step further on that argument. I don't want to say it just in case someone's listening. I'll tell you on a non-live hangout, and it fucks them over straight off the bat.
It's all good. It's all good. Another thing that they're doing is that they're basically saying
then they have to contradict themselves by it, right?
Well, of course, just like what they did with my question, they contradict themselves all the time.
Yeah, but this one here, you set it up where they have to contradict themselves, right? And I done it to Rose.
Understood.
I done it to Rose.
Your argument against the United Nations SEALs thing has a bigger dick than mine.
Anyway.
Moving on. So, one other thing that I saw Rose getting all hyped up about was this whole fucking, well, you do know that NASA was founded by Nazis, right? NASA was founded by Nazis.
And you're sure she's not a dumb fuck?
No. The thing is that's not the first time I've heard this thing, and she's not the first one I heard it from. The thing is that the whole Nazi thing is that you're talking about von Braun. Von Braun was the only one there, and the thing is
How
that
many bullshit conspiracies do you have to buy into before it counts, though?
no, everything. You have to buy everything. That's the thing. When you accept that the Earth is flat, you have to accept by default that the entire world is against you, and that everything's a fucking conspiracy, and that it all ties into somehow.
I gotta bust your balls on this, though. I gotta bust your balls on this, though, for a moment. Because, you know, whether she's simply a follower or not, she's accepting every stupid fucking idea that somebody puts in front of her. At what point does that qualify somebody for dumb fuck? Or is this kind of like a mild aversion because it would be the first woman nominated?
It's not really, male or female issue here. It's really a matter of, is she a follower or is she one that actively makes these decisions on her own?
Well, hang on though. In the Beasley Hangout, because he was doing the whole "we're enlightened," blah blah blah, and I'm enlightened, yada yada yada. I called her out on the carpet a little bit, and I said, the Buddha actually never referred to himself as enlightened because he considered that would be far too unenlightened to say. So, do you consider yourself enlightened, or? And she said, like Buddha. She actually, sorry, no, I did. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta fuck this up because I did mention that the Buddha referred to himself as awake instead of enlightened, and she insisted that she never calls herself enlightened, only awake. So, I don't know. I might be countering myself in unintended.
Ba
So
basically,
I'm
the
still stuck on the aneurysm of the Nazis founding NASA. How exactly is an American government organization founded by the German Nationalist Party?
Basically, the way they're getting all this from is because von Braun was the one that actually got America to the moon, and for that reason alone, because von Braun was an ex-Nazi.
Wait! These people don't think you can get to the fucking moon. So how is what?
Well, exactly. Basically, they're kicking
Dude, it's just a
themselves.
hologram, man.
They're kicking themselves in the nuts while simultaneously patting their back. It's an amazing feat. I don't know how they do it, but they somehow found a way. So,
They're very good.
but because America took the Nazis' best scientist and had him work for them, that somehow makes NASA the National Socialist Movement 2.0 because of reason.
So wait. What you're telling me is if in Counter-Strike, if I kill a terrorist with my last bit of ammo and I drop my gun and pick up theirs, that makes me a terrorist?
Yes.
Okay.
And on that note, I should mention that Jesus will be respawning in 3 days. Lol.
Yeah. and also, all right. Let me ask you this, because the thing is that when it comes to G-Man and Ronnie and Juranism and stuff like that, they cite themselves as the experts. They are the authority of the bullshit that they are spewing. When it comes to Rose, she's always the follower of somebody else. She's never inciting her own authority on the bullshit that she's spewing.
Hey, Mark. Oops, there we go. Here he is.
Unless someone can tell me that I'm wrong there, which I very well may be. I just
lost
never
it at the end there.
seen,
I had to check external. Sorry.
I just never seen her stand on a pedestal without someone.
But do their citations start with C:/?
That's the question. Yeah. Yeah, that was Raspberry, wasn't it?
The citing your own hard drive? No,
Yeah.
that was some feminist bullshit sent to the UN.
Oh wow, really? They have something in common with Richard Raspberry then.
Nice.
But yeah, there's been a lot of that stupid shit too lately. Hey Mark, how you doing?
Oh god, I mentioned feminism. Boom's about to show up again.
13. Let me ask you, if have you ever seen Rose stand on her own pedestal like you see G-Man and Juranism and Rob Beasley
No,
stand
I
on a
don't
pedestal?
think I have. No.
That's my point.
And
See,
I
when
have
it
heard her say, "No, I don't really believe the world's flat. I just question whether it's round."
See, and it's bullshit like that basically makes her a follower. She hasn't actually made any decisions for herself, and so if it were the case that she would be following someone that wasn't batshit crazy, then she would be batshit crazy as a result. She's a fucking.
She's a lemming.
Yeah, she's basically a parrot. She repeats something. Just because you can train a parrot to say stupid shit doesn't mean the parrot's retarded. It just means the parrot knows how to repeat shit, and that's all it knows how to do.
I'm
That
sorry,
and be
Red.
an
Red,
annoying little fuck.
I might be
sorry that I've
convinced.
been copying you in on.
By the way, we are live. This is the Insomnia Shuffle. How you doing, Mark?
All right, I'm doing fine, thank you. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, sorry, Red. I know I've sort of copied you in on a couple of videos from the channel called The Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes.
Yeah, that bitch.
Wow.
The guy in the suit of armor I nearly died.
That one didn't piss me off so much. It was the one with Brian Mullen that I just got fucking infuriated with, because this is a guy that actually knows proper mathematics but fucks it up in such spectacular fashion.
Another one worth checking out is the guy, I think I might have mentioned it, Tiger Dan 925.
Yeah, another fucktard that deserves to be nominated for Dumbfuck of the Year, but I know there's someone that's going to be much better, but if no one else, he will be nominated. I also want to nominate Brian Mullen. Fuck, I want to nominate 20 fucking people, but I got to reserve it for the best.
I mean, this is a guy that thinks the flat Earth is spelled out in a word search in secret.
Yeah, go. There are people like Brian Mullen, for example, that basically made a series of 3 videos, and is supposedly an engineer with a fucking degree, and yet he was asking. Okay, he was actually asking the question, and I am not making this shit up. If the International Space Station does not touch the ground, how is it grounded? You know, like electricity. How is it grounded?
Oh.
Or it's electricity.
Oh.
Wow. Really?
This proves that the International Space Station is fake.
Right. Of course it does.
Somebody doesn't know what
That
grounded means.
was an actual argument from him. I am not making this shit up. It is on Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes interview with Brian Mullen. Anyone can go there and check it out for themselves if they don't mind smashing their face through their desk a couple times.
Well, I'd like to compete
hang
for this
on.
award.
When watching some of these videos, what I would recommend people do is always make sure you have a tape measure nearby, and periodically pause the video and just measure the dent in your forehead, because if it gets past the 1/4 of an inch mark, you may be in danger.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to compete for this award. I think it's worth competing for.
How is the International Space Station grounded? Therefore, it is fake.
That's nonsense. I don't believe that it's possible. You know, this whole internet thing. I think it's all fake or fraud. There's just no way. There's absolutely no way that people can.
Hang on, Sydney. Sydney, I have to remind you, you can't be a Poe. You can't be a known Poe.
You can't be a Poe.
Yeah. This is all bullshit. What's going on here? This is all a fucking dream, right?
Oh, Beasley's up.
Oh, Beasley. He decided to post a video. How cute.
Oh. Who's actually going to watch it? Anyone?
Is the space station grounded by a very, 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 very long piece of rubber sticking out the back? All the way down.
Maybe.
It's actually a live thing. Okay, I'll be the first one to down thumb it. Suck a dick, Beasley. By the way, Beasley, you never got back to
Hang on.
who your favorite porn star is.
It's a live thing, did you say?
It's live.
Who's hosting it?
It says live.
Like on air live?
On air live, I shit you not. That's what it says.
Okay, let me take a look here.
Rob Beasley's posting videos.
Yeah, it's a hangout called Conspirators.
Okay.
Add people to it. Add everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it does say that it's live. You're right. What do you know? Okay, here we go. And it's one of Benny's channels.
Oh, here we go again. Benny's hosting for him again.
And I had to check out of morbid curiosity, and he's making duck noises.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of ready to go to bed. Fuck, I don't.
Wow, he's making duck noises.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give him a
Yeah,
second
but not
thumb
for
down.
like 2 minutes, like 10 minutes at a time.
Wow.
That's another
okay.
Benny channel to block.
Oh my god, he's he's posting in multiple outside
Yeah,
chats.
that's what he does.
What the fuck's all that about?
That's why I spam this shit. You know, this is what BZ does, right? This is what he does. And that's why I keep spamming. You say, well, stop spamming. BZ does it, and that's why I do it.
Well, fuck. It's just only the beginning of the rest of your life, you sex pervert.
Okay, yeah.
That's gonna be. That's directed.
Here's the thing, Rob.
Sex pervert.
Murder in May.
All right, Rob Beasley. I can tell you really want to win this thing, and I gotta say you're doing a really good job.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, he's competing. He wants that head up your ass statue, man.
You know, you've nominated like 10 people, and can't you see that he wants to win this award?
He really wants to win this award. He is competing for you guys' vote, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to,
he does. I can't see how you didn't see this before.
So
Well, that's another channel called Benny88Man for everyone to remember and block, because Benny is probably about one of the people on this you can least trust.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just for giggles, should I see if I could get up the... Because it's actually part of a playlist that he's sharing. So, just for the lulz, I'd be tempted to add the link in here, but playlist, fuck you. That, and frankly, I generally don't allow links. So.
Exactly.
But funny.
All right, so here's basically the deal as of right now. Since it's 5:25 a.m., I'm going to hop off, get some shut-eye before work today, and then when I wake up, I will go do that work, get off of work, and then go straight to Cape Canaveral and make all you bitches jealous.
Well,
So,
you know,
Take your camera, take some pictures.
Red line, have yourself a great night, and go fuck yourself.
Thank you. All right, peace out, everyone.
Peace out.
Here's Red.
And on that note, we have gone way the fuck over time, so we should probably consider taking this down and calling it an evening. We still have
Good
Abe
idea.
watching, and Hangouts around about half full, but we usually like to wind down a little bit after a good show. So for those of you that watched and will watch, thank you for watching the Insomnia Shuffle. Once again, it's the end of the month, so it's time for me to whore out and mention that I am available on Patreon, and through there you can get things like if you offer the right amount, you can get yourself a goofy little shaman hat, like I'm unfortunately not allowed to show on here, or an intro or outro from the critter of your choice, whether it be Fundy Fox, Skeptic Squirrel, etc. Blah, 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 spam, spam, spam. Have a good night, folks, and let's take this bitch offline.